With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if that's fun, as child can't see it powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a bike, pretending they're for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact, as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over it and awareness in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here. Welcome to DSP Bingo for what today is this Saturday, 26th of November 2022. I hope you're all doing well, hope you're all enjoying your weekend. And yeah, quick little update on Phil's WWE Champions shenanigans from his latest event he's been playing. He is currently up to $1,409. Now, he has taken a significant hit in the rankings. He was third at one point with all that early spending, but he has certainly had taken a rein in as of late because of, I guess he was busy doing other shit, like, doing his marathon stream, for example. And yeah, maybe he just actually ran out of money because he fucking overextended himself. But $1,409 on this Black Friday, Jack Friday fucking special event thing, Johnny Knox saw some sort of strange, bizarre collaboration between him and fucking Scopley and WWE Champions or whatever the fuck it is. So yeah, Phil's down to 24th in the rankings. And yeah, and TG Game Boxes was managed to work out about an hour ago or so that Phil had spent $1,409 so far on that individual event. Quite a lot of money pissed away there. And I just think of things like that money could have fucking went to, but instead he fucking pisses it away on WWE Champions, all the while pretending he fucking really needs your support to fucking pay bills and all that garbage fucking nonsense. Dashy says Johnny Knoxville had a WrestleMania match with Sami Zayn. I know, actually, to be fair, I do know that Johnny Knoxville did that, and it was actually surprisingly entertaining. I've seen some parts of it. I mean, obviously Johnny Knoxville is, got a history of, I say history of stunts, a history of trying his best not to hurt himself too badly while he does something stupid. Which I guess you could argue is kind of like wrestling, except wrestling's got more control to it usually. But yeah, it was actually a surprisingly entertaining match. I didn't know what you're talking about, Dashy, because I did see, didn't actually win the fucking thing, didn't actually fucking have it, so he won somehow. Something to do, like, wasn't like some things like fucking daft things like mouse traps involved or some piss, I don't know, it has some daft wee fucking gadgets or something, I think, But yeah, that was a quite surprisingly entertaining contest, yeah. He won via giant mouse trap, that was it, aye, fucking giant mouse trap. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, Johnny Knoxville, that's why Johnny Knoxville is involved in the WWE Champions event, because he fucking turned up to WrestleMania and beat Sami Zayn, which I feel, considering how talented Sami Zayn is as a wrestler, he's a very good wrestler in general, Sami Zayn, and you got him like fucking getting his arse beat to Johnny Knoxville. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, some of these fucking wrestlers must feel absolute shit sometimes, having like been forced to fucking take that kind of L on such a big stage, but I don't know. It is what it is, I guess, they fucking have to take the highs and lows, I guess. But anyway, fucking enough random wrestling talk. Let's focus on the bingo. Phil is, online, he's live, he's, there, he's awake. And, yeah, he's not really talking about much in his chat so far, just basically socialising with his, audience, blah, blah, blah. And people are convinced that Phil's going to talk about copyrights today because Michael Jackson music was apparently played on his marathon event last night. And Meerkat, who restreamed Phil, got a copyright claim himself, so which means that Phil should absolutely also have a copyright claim of sorts. So the Ding Dong Die is quite convinced that Phil's going to talk about content ID, copyright claim stuff today, which is why I decided to make it the centre space. The centre space today, in the middle, will be having to require Phil mention copyright. Ding Dong Die is absolutely convinced that he's going to mention it in some capacity today. Whether he's talking about that specific thing or he could be talking about copyright in general, who knows. But that is going to be a centre space today, him saying copyright. And with that said, I was going to fucking generate bingo cards, but I guess we still can generate bingo cards. But even before we do that, we need to pick our word today or whatever. The King of Beg is asking, did he get a strike or just a loss of ad? We don't know yet. That's the thing. We know Meerkat got a notification saying he got copyright claimed essentially because he had Michael Jackson music playing, which was from Phil's stream. So it's undeniable that Phil would have also got some sort of kind of notification on his marathon event about this. So that's why Ding Dong Die is convinced that Phil's going to mention copyright stuff. So before we pick our card though, let's spin a wheel and determine how we're going to pick our actual card today. Which word, our criteria, or action is going to help us pick our card. But yeah, guys, welcome to the show. By the way, I see people keep coming and saying hi, or whatever. So hello to everyone. Hope you're all doing well. You're all enjoying the weekend. Let's spin this damn wheel and see where it lands. Honest. Ever two things that go together is honesty and Phil Burnell. Those two things are a complete mismatch and they just simply do not go together. But Phil, as always, says he's always honest with us. I'll be honest with you guys, and of course he then fucking told us all that he uses these expressions not because he means them, because they're a fucking expression, they're a fucking manner of speech, it's just that it's a phrase, it doesn't mean he's actually being honest. Just because Phil says, I'll be honest with you guys, doesn't actually mean he is being legitimately truthful with you. Phil admitted this himself. Which I think is a bizarre thing to do, just to fucking say, I just say that as a fucking phrase, as a fucking saying. It doesn't mean I'm being truthful. I just say it because it's a fucking phrase. No, when you're telling someone you're going to be honest with them, it means you're fucking meant to be fucking not lying to them. Not withholding the truth. I still can't believe Phil did that one time. What's Phil saying in his chat before we even pick a card? Blah blah blah, he's talking to his audience. Today's dinner is 100% leftovers, fucking hooray for that. Hopefully in 2023 anybody can just get console they want to, fucking cares. At this point I'd think that anybody who's holding out will probably got an Xbox, blah blah blah. Boring shit, same old garbage. Let's pick our bingo card for today, and the criteria is honest. Well, I need a number. I need a number in chat between 1 and 231. That number must contain the number 1. The very first one I saw was 13 from Heather P. Although Heather P, I'm pretty sure, typed that before she saw what I was going to say, so she got very fucking lucky. Still, that being said, rules are rules. Heather P was the first one that I saw in my chat. After I said that, literally like half a second later, after I said it, Heather P message appeared and said 13, which contains number 1. So there you go. The 13th bingo card is what we'll use today for our bingo shenanigans, and it's card on the right hand side. The right hand side card is what we're going to be using. So we've got him having dead air, him saying honest, him bumping his microphone, him saying fuck, and him pig-splaining something. What is pig-splaining something? It's when Phil tries to fucking explain something in some sort of bizarre fucking way, it's just, you'll take the most simplest thing which doesn't require an explanation and you'll fucking give it an explanation. Then I've got him saying time, him leading somebody in chat to ban them, him getting at least $15+ in tips, him saying unique, and him touching his face randomly. Then in the middle row is him saying here's the thing, him flailing his arms, him saying copyright, him saying alright, and him clearing his throat. And then the fourth row is him saying help, him being jealous of YouTubers in general, him giving a years ago story, him talking about drama, and him saying interesting. And the bottom row is him saying what I mean by that is Twitter, tired, his chair creaking as he moves about in it, and him giving a thumbs up to the camera. So that is a bingo card for today's bingo. I am going to save this extremely quickly before I forget to, because I forgot to one time, and I always remind myself that I forgot to. It's a bizarre thing, okay? But I like to make sure me reminding myself that I forgot to save this one time will help ensure that I never forget to do that again in future. As bizarre as it sounds, but me constantly reminding myself that I forgot to save it one time, remind myself of my stupidity at one time, it just keeps me right, I guess, what I mean? So the bingo card's been saved, and dabby dozy, all is well with the world. We're just waiting for Phil to go properly live and start the goddamn show. I'm going to get the stream all properly set up and get the bingo card. Why is that not showing? Why are you not showing? You should be showing. That's weird. Maybe he changed the title. Yeah, I think he changed the title. Yeah, that must have been. Actually, he had a setup earlier on, but I think Phil changed the title, which messed a bit with OBS. But as you can see, Phil's on 470 members. He's 5 away from his Christmas goal, and he probably will get it hit today at some point. If not today, then tomorrow, because he's due to lose 6 members throughout the day. Because he had 6 gifted memberships this time last month. So, but the fact of the matter is, though, 100 gifted memberships, at least, from email alone, 100 gifted memberships, really did help, him get closer to the goal. And then he had like 8 or 9 people gift him 1 membership at a time. It was just a bizarre sort of kind of little train of separate people, apparently, just all gifting 1 membership at a time to just other random people in the fucking chat. And I just went up and up, bit by bit, as the stream went on, and as things stand today, he's 5 away from his goal. So he will, and he was always, but Barry, there was never any doubt that Phil was not going to hit his goal. The big question mark was when. It wasn't a matter of if, it was when he was going to hit his goal. I'm just surprised they waited this long. I was fully expecting Phil to hit the goal far sooner. Because that's fucking, how he is with his head's not shit. He tried to hammer home how important it was and the urgency to try and hit this goal, not shit. And then Phil moved the goalpost several times. They lowered the goal from 1,025 to 575, and then lowered it to fucking 600. It was 1,025 to 625, and then lowered it again to like 475. It was bizarre, fucking bizarre. But yeah, Phil is likely going to be doing his Christmas event after all, which means he's going to be drinking on stream and wearing Christmas outfits on stream, and the fans can pick content that they want to fucking see. What's fucking new there? The fans can determine what the fucking Phil plays anyway these days. Hell, I got fucking Pokemon getting played because they fucking demanded it from Phil, and he went, okay then, I'll do that, and they fucking rewarded him by giving him lots of money for these Pokemon streams because they're fucking stupid that way. So yeah, it's not as if the fans don't fucking dictate what Phil actually fucking plays these days anyway. He's fucking told himself if he thinks otherwise. Okay. It's the bingo card all set up. You guys should hopefully be able to see it okay. Fantastic stuff. Good stuff, there we go. It's all good, yeah, it's all good. Fantastic stuff. So yeah, just a wee quick rundown of the kind of the rules of the bingo. If we get 100 likes on Phil's stream before gameplay kicks off, before he starts recording for gameplay, that's a free space. Phil has to blow bubbles before him playing his game, essentially. Him starting recording for gameplay, that's a free space. If Phil snorts 25 times, that's a free space. If Phil snorts 50 times, that's 2 free spaces, and so on and so on. Just kind of follow the maths, essentially. If we get a full house with 25 green squares, somebody in chat will win a 50 quid prize. And also, if they want, it's fully up to them what they do with that prize. If they want to have that prize for themselves, that's perfectly fine, and nobody's going to fucking judge them. The last couple of times we've had a bingo winner, you guys have been extremely charitable and suggested me just fucking giving it to Jasper's Angels instead, which I'm perfectly fine with doing. Oh, Phil's starting straight away. Well, I guess I won't fucking just take a wee break to fucking, let you hear music. Phil's beginning the show. Guys, you all know the drill by now. Just tag me in chat. If I miss anything on the card, you just harass the ever-living shit out of me. I'm a dumb bastard. I do miss things sometimes. I don't try and miss things. It just happens. And just the way it is. But yeah, guys, fingers crossed we get a full house today. We had one recently, of course, and hopefully we can get another one today to start off our weekend in the fucking most robust manner whatsoever. But yeah, guys, fingers crossed, good luck, give it a fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy having fun down here on Level 1. If you're wondering why I'm looking very pink, it's because I wanted to have natural light today, but of course, outside it decided to be like kind of half and half, sunny and cloudy. And when that happens, I get like oversaturated here. I adjusted it a little bit. Hope I look a little more human now. Welcome to the show, everyone. Excuse me. How y'all doing? Today is Saturday, the 26th of November, 2022, and it is time to return to the games, which is what most of you come around here for, let's be honest, although there is a growing amount of people who have come to enjoy my content that is not gaming, including this very podcast, as well as things like yesterday's Black Friday Adpocalypse React Marathon, or the Ask the King holiday special that I did back on Thursday. And I'm very happy that an increasing number of people are enjoying that content. Because, you know, I like to diversify. I like to split out. I'm trying to basically, let's see here. That looks good. I think it's contrast I need to download. There we go. I was like, why does it look so bright? There we go. I like to branch out. I like to do a variety of stuff. And as I've told you guys, what's going to end up happening is over time, as I get older, all right, just being very honest here, I'm going to have to diversify. I'm not going to be able to keep just doing gameplay. I realize that, you know, that the older I get, the less of an audience I'll have for the ongoing gameplay stuff, because people want to see the young kids play the games. All the hot young kids are going to be playing. Who wants to see a 40-some-year-old DSP still be playing video games, right? Now, I know that I have a hardcore audience of people who love what I do, and you're here for everything, and that's cool. And I really appreciate that, because you guys are what keep me going, and that's why I can do gameplay while also balanced with other fun stuff. But, you know, last couple of days, stepping away from the gameplay was fun and interesting. But now we got to get back to business, because we are now essentially a little behind after having several days with no gameplay. I've had more than a few people reach out to me over the last couple of days, and they were like, Phil, you know, it really kind of sucks you haven't played God of War like all week. I'm like, I hear ya. You know, this is the time of year when it's so crazy with everything going on with the special holiday events that I do, but also balancing so many games. In the last next 4 days, excuse me, I'll be playing 4 different games, 2 games a day. You know, trying to get through them as fast as I can in regards to Sonic Frontiers. We're actually near the end of the game, which is good, because if we can beat it before Friday of this coming week when we have another new release, that would be absolutely perfect. So let's talk. Let's talk about the stuff that went down over the last couple of days. What I'd like to do is kind of give you a little bit of a summary and or my feelings about how things went down overall on the streams the past couple of days. Talk a little bit about the future of that Adpocalypse reaction, because, you know, it had a distinct reaction that I really was pleased with. So we'd like to talk about that. And, of course, the fallout from me eating McDonald's. Okay, then. So, first of all, 2 days ago was Thanksgiving here in the United States, a national holiday where we sit down and we give thanks for everything that we have. We reminisce about that. We usually have a ginormous meal with our families. And I do a Thanksgiving Day special. This year I did Ask the King. It went really well. For those that were here, they really enjoyed. Answered a ton of questions. People actually kind of showed up, which I was surprised that as many people showed up as they did, and supported the stream, and everything was good. You know, it was only a half day for me. I really enjoyed being here on Thanksgiving with you guys and chilling. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the special. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's on demand right here on DSP Gaming. You can watch it at your own leisure, all 3 parts. And then I had a nice half day off, you know, with my wife, where we had our Thanksgiving meal. And I watched her play some Yakuza 6, okay? Yesterday, Black Friday, all right? Knowing well that Black Friday is the craziest day to be out there in the real world, if you're, you know, in the world of retail or restaurants or the service industry in general. I knew that I was going to have to help out my wife with her job because she had to work yesterday. So before I even streamed, I drove her to her job and basically got her there before, you know, the craziness of the traffic started hitting and everything. And I told her that I was going to pick her up during the day when she got out. So then we did the Black Friday Adpocalypse React Marathon. All right. So over the course of yesterday, I reacted to about 4.5 hours, give or take, of ads. And they spanned various time periods. There's a few from the late 1970s, and then we had the 1980s, 1990s, and yes, even some from the 2000s. It was good. Like, I really enjoyed it. Probably even more than I thought I was going to. First of all, some of the ads were very reminiscent of things from my youth, or were actually direct ads from my youth that I had seen from products that I had or things that I had tried. You know, seeing some of those old toy ads like G.I. Joe and freaking Masters of the Universe and stuff like that, and old video game ads as well. That was really neat. But I actually really like the old fast food ads because it really put you into perspective of the time period back then and what it was like and how these restaurants were all competing and what each one really focused on. You know, Burger King focused on the fact that they tested better than McDonald's, right? And they were a little healthier with the flame broil. McDonald's focused on the fact that they were everywhere, so they focused on culture and family and trying to be like a social place for you to get together and eat with your friends and family. Wendy's tried to focus on the fact that their meat, they just got more meat on the burger than anyone else around them. So they had more meat in their sandwiches than their competition, and that was their focus. So seeing those different ad campaigns was really unique, because you compare it to today, it's like, today, half the time you watch an ad, you don't even know what it's for, right? You'll turn on the TV, you'll see like two people punching each other, slapping each other around, and then people dancing in the streets to music, and then they'll be like, the new chicken sandwich at Burger King, and that's it. That's the ad. You're like, what the frick? What? It's effective advertising in 2022. All right. So anyway, it was really fun. If you haven't seen it yet, all those videos are live here on DSP Gaming On Demand. 4 videos, which I said spanned about 5 hours of reacting to retro ads. Okay. Now, some ads that were submitted could not be watched, and there's various different reasons. Some of them were way too modern. I told everyone I'm looking for retro ads. That was the point. And some people submitted more modern ads from like the last 10 years. Like, I'm not going to watch those. Okay. Other people submitted ads, and it was good that they did, but they submitted these ads that were in these like edited montages from a YouTube channel that's so desperate for attention that they put like their fucking watermark like all over the ad.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're fucking, you done this fucking react, hoping a lot of people will be fucking interested and turn up to it and give you a lot of money for it. Desperate for fucking attention. There's a fucking pot calling the kettle black. There's also fucking YouTuber jealousy right fucking then and there. You talk about fucking branding your fucking videos. Phil, oh, no, I'm not gonna let Phil get away with that one. I refuse to let Phil get away with this one. Let's go back in time. Let's go to, how do we sort these? What's the easiest way to sort these videos? Popular, I should fucking popular, we'll go with popular. Okay, popular videos. What's that shit in the bottom left hand corner, guys? What's that stuff in the very bottom left hand corner of DSP Gaming? Would you look at that? He's branded his own videos with a watermark. When did Phil actually stop doing that? Never mind, because I don't think he does it anymore. I really have no idea when Phil stopped. Jesus Christ, look how different he looks here, man. I see.
Oh! What's up, everyone?
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, fuck off, you almost looking bum. Jesus Christ. Phil used to watermark all his own fucking videos though. So, nah, he's got no fucking excuses. He used to fucking do it all the goddamn time. He's fucking shitting on people doing it now. Well, the thing is, well, this video could have been a very old video. The fucking montage that had watermarks on it could have been made at the same time that Phil was making these videos that had his watermarks on his stuff.
Ads and shit in the video, right? And then they put like fucking logos and borders and shit all over it. So it's, you know, it's one thing if you're doing the Level 1 podcast. Here you go. This is my content, right? This is 100% me right now being delivered to you. Makes sense that I would have branding on this. But if you're just someone trying to run retro ads on your channel, you didn't make the ad. So why are you like branding it to yourself, trying to make a product for your channel? It's kind of silly. But the thing is, I wasn't going to watch any of those because the whole point is to react to the ad, not to this edited content that someone else made. You know what I mean? So I had to edit out a lot of that stuff. I have good news in regards to, you know, the marathon, first of all, because we're going to talk about the DSP Tries It in a minute. But let's talk about the marathon in general, the React Marathon. First of all, it went well. People attended. The attendance all day was quite good. Was it as good as, say, me reacting to some drama documentary? Of course it wasn't. People are always going to come out for the drama. I'm
going to count that. I'm going to count that as him talking about drama because, you know, specifically brought up drama. So that's the first bingo of the game. And don't think I didn't catch that fucking snort that fucking happened right mid-pause. In fact, you can see this is a snort face, guys. We have captured the snort face. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the snort face. This is Phil mid-snort, which I didn't mean to catch, but it just happened. There's the remainder of it. I managed to catch a Phil mid-snort. Slow it down. Alright, okay. One time only, I'll slow it down. Go.
I'm a documentary. Of course it wasn't. People are always going to come out for the drama.
Okay, so we'll hold on. There you go. There you go. It's something you don't know. Look at what he does. He lowers. It's like he fucking thinks his neck down to. It's like he lowers his fucking posture. He snorts. You know, it's a bizarre thing, but he just lowers himself down. Like his wee neck goes in itself almost, and then it's like it's a strange fucking thing. Okay, no more. Just back to normal.
But as for a marathon where we were just chilling and having a good time together and everything, it went really well. All right. Support was pretty good. As you can see, we are just about to hit our members' goal. We're literally 5 members away from locking in to the Christmas event. So if you were thinking of becoming a member, renewing your membership, or gifting memberships, and now would be the time, I would say let's just hit it as soon as possible. That way we can put it at ease. Don't have to worry about that.
Of course you would fucking say that. Just give me all your fucking money as soon as possible, you fucking moron, so I can fucking not have to worry about begging every fucking day. I promised people would beg every day, and I've had to beg every single fucking day because you guys wouldn't hit my fucking members goal on time.
Next 4 days of trying to rush to get it, and then we can actually even set up the ability for people to start nominating games and everything for the Christmas event. Okay? So that was great. Overall, the stream went really well. I thought that, you know, people really had a good time. I had a good time. And I have some good news in regards to uploads, okay? The one kind of big question that everyone had about this event is, Phil, if you're going to be watching advertisements, right? You know, this is a potential that these ads could end up getting claimed or content ID matched or both on YouTube. And if they do, well, that's going to be a big problem, no? Isn't that going to cause issues for you? You know, are you going to maybe get a copyright strike for any of this stuff or anything like that? Now, here's the thing. I only watched content that was already visible on YouTube, okay? And it wasn't like the ads were up, like it wasn't like I went to the official Burger King channel and was playing advertisements off of them. I was basically watching content that had already been re-uploaded in some form to someone else's personal YouTube channel, right? So I'm looking at it as if someone else already re-uploaded it, you know, maybe you'll get a content ID issue, but I don't think you're going to get a copyright strike or anything like that. Okay? Well, I'm happy to report that we had very, very minimal issues. And I'll explain in a moment, but I think I need to close my blinds because now the sun's coming out and now I can't even see. See how bright it looks in here now? Let me go fix that and then we'll adjust everything again. Ugh. What I get? I think, oh, I get a natural light today. No. Can Phil have natural light today? Absolutely not. Not allowed. All right, now I can readjust this, and then we can get going again. Let's readjust this because now I look like completely undersaturated. Right? I look like I'm like completely no color on me. And we can up the contrast again, and a little more saturation here. Okay, it's a little over the top.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up, bitch!
How's that? Nah, I still look too pale now. Oh my god, it's pretty crazy what you can do with this stuff. Hold on. Hold on a second here. That's better. Yeah, there we go. Now I look human. Now I have flesh color to my body. Very nice.
Bruh.
Okay. So, the only issue I had with the 5 hours of reacting to advertisements yesterday was one song. All right? It was a licensed song, and when it started playing, I kind of had a feeling we were going to have an issue because I even said when it played, I said, that's a licensed song. Something's going to happen. It was Save the Best for Last by Vanessa Williams. It was played during all things during a dehydrated granule gravy advertisement. Yes. It was basically an ad showing all food, and then it showed someone pouring gravy on it, and the ad was for a dehydrated gravy mix. That basically you take that gravy, you hydrate it, and then you put it on your food, and it was playing Sometimes They Save the Best for Last. And that got claimed. Of all things to get claimed, that's what gets claimed. The good news is, that was only one of the videos out of the 4 reacting videos that I made. I mean, this actually gives me confidence because it allows me to think that in the future, if I want to continue to do this kind of event, as long as I'm pulling stuff that's off of YouTube and already uploaded to YouTube, it's basically been vetted already for copyright. And therefore, even if I get a content ID claim, it's not that big of a deal. And by the way, some good news coming in 2023, because YouTube already announced that coming in 2023, they're changing the way that the content ID system will work. Here's how it works currently. Destroy my microphone. Here's how it works currently, okay? So, you'll make a piece of content and you upload it to YouTube. If something in your content is identified as someone else's property, your video just gets claimed, and 9 times out of 10, you lose all rights to that video. Even if creatively you made 99% of that video, and there was one little piece of music or a visual, a piece of art that you put in there that wasn't yours, or used it for a quarter of a second, as long as it gets matched, usually you lose all rights to that video. And I know that sounds really stupid, because it is, all right? But it's just how YouTube works. Now, there are some cases where you will not lose all rights, you'll lose partial rights, in which case I agree with that. Listen, if my video, if 1/4 of my video has a licensed song in it, okay, it's a 5-minute song and the whole thing's used, and if that company that owns the rights to the song wants to claim 25% of the ad revenue on my video, I don't really even have a leg to stand on to complain, do I? Go ahead. I used your content without your permission. You have the right to make some money on it. Go for it, right? I see nothing wrong with that at all. And in a court of law, that's really how it would...
No. The thing is, I was going to say something, I kind of held my tongue there for a while, but then but how does that kind of cross over into the music being a part of the video game experience? I mean, Phil's talking about if he actually takes someone's music and puts it in a video himself, separately from the fucking video game. If it's a part of the fucking video game, does he still have the same mentality? Does it still have the same mindset for that? Or does he think because he purchased the game, he has a right to have entirely 100% of the profits from the gameplay he creates and uploads to his channel, because he thinks it's entirely a transformative work, because he is the one playing the game and dictating what happens in said game? I'm kind of curious to see Phil's kind of thoughts. Now, to be fair, in terms of Phil's right about one thing: the copyright system on YouTube is absolutely broken. I think we can all agree with that. There's so many horror stories of people out there. Hell, fucking look what happened to Hey Army Watch. Look what happened to Aquateel. Look what happened to these prominent fucking detractors. They got struck down by that daft fucking psychopath just because, you know, they dare to fucking talk about Phil Burnell and clip Phil Burnell shit. Copyright is broken as hell on YouTube. Not just for those reasons, for a variety of fucking reasons.
Be hashed out anyway. If you went to court over a legal issue in regards to copyright, no one's going to say someone outright owns everything you've ever done because you used a piece of something in it. It's ludicrous. No lawyer would think that. No judge would think that. No one would ever rule that in a court of law. But that's how YouTube works. Okay? Starting next year, YouTube says they are launching a new system by which you can actually use copywritten music. All right? And what will happen...
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for your super chat. He says, ridiculous arrogance. He says people love him. He said about a few minutes ago, he is so delusional, arrogant and narcissistic. Glad it's a slow end. Yeah, guys, that's the thing about Phil Burnell. He is quite persistent, you know. He is a stubborn bastard. He's not going to go away very, quickly. At least not, but he's going to hold on as long as he fucking can. But the end is nigh for Phil, in my opinion. It's still coming. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where he cannot sustain this for a huge amount of time. The whales can only give him so much. Emo can only donate so many fucking organs in his body before he runs out of things to get money for to fucking sustain Phil's lifestyle and OIC and all these other fucking bizarre fucking... keep in mind, it's not just the fact that the whales went run out of money. He always inevitably pisses him off in some capacity at some point in time. It's happened with so many whales in the past for Phil Burnell. Why do you think there are no fucking whales that belong to Phil that have been around for fucking several years? Think about it. These fucking massive supporting, fans of his that give him lots of money, they're not long-term, long-standing fans. They're relatively kind of newish. That your fucking Sammy Samosa's not shit are fucking gone. I don't know if Sammy Samosa gave him much fucking money anyway, I'm not sure. But you get what I'm saying? These fucking fucking ancient fans, Kay Gallion and all that shit, don't really give him money anymore. There's no sign of this fucking, they don't want to support him. He inevitably pisses off his fans in some capacity, even the fucking ones that are massively generous with him financially. This is a bizarre concept, and it's because Phil inevitably turns him away.
What happen is, this music will become a partial content ID share system. So if it gets identified that you use this song, you'll only lose part of the content, part of the advertisement revenue for the video that you're uploading. All right, which makes perfect sense, and that's exactly how it should work. However, it's an opt-in system, meaning each company that owns any kind of content, music, visuals, whatever it may be, has to manually sign up for and become a part of that system of their own free will. So what'll happen is YouTube will begin to have a database built of music and content that wants to be content shared. And once that's built up, now content creators will know, oh, if I use, I don't know, if I use, all I want for
Shut the fuck up, Phil. Guys, I will be right back. Give me like 2-3 minutes, I'll be right back. I'm going to pause the stream just a wee bit. I will be back in like 2-3 minutes time, won't be too long. I'm going to turn the music up for you guys just so it's not just fucking too quiet, but I will be back in like 2-3 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Or incredibly inexpensive, like you spend $1 here or there to make progress.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. It's WWE Champions time. I'm stupid. WWE game plays like Candy Crush. Moving gems around, breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. All right? Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. Gotcha. Got me that gotcha. Thanks for the money, dummies. Supercar. That was a mobile game I played like 5-6 years ago. A lot. For about a year, I played it pretty hardcore. All right, even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game, okay? After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was, all right? Today, some shithead hater will take something that I say out of context, and a ton of morons will watch that video. So within a day or two, that video will get like 5,000 views. While my daily gameplay videos each are getting, what, like 1,000 views, if that? Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life. It became a meme, right? The meme was to hate on me. What are the legitimate reasons? At first, there were. But over the years, are you shitting me how I've changed? Like how different I am now? There is nothing fucking legitimate you could do. With the shit these people say and do, the insane amounts of slander and defamation about me that's just untrue on the internet. There's no way I could ever, in any capacity, legally or otherwise, there's no way I could even dispute 99% of the shit they say because of the insane amount of it that they say. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not?
Okay guys, I am back, sorry about that. You know what, I forgot. I actually have a Be Right Back screen, which I never use. Like, it's this thing here. I never use this fucking thing. I really should, but I never used the goddamn thing. But yeah, I'm back now. Sorry about that, guys. We are back here taking a grab dinner. So we've got a wee niece over again staying the weekend, and she wanted like a chippy or whatever. So I was like, okay, fine. And it just arrived there, so I had to kind of grab. Just sort it out very quickly. I would have normally kept it plain, but we are 5 snorts away from a free space. I don't want to miss anything. And as much as I trust you guys to keep tabs and things, it's one of those things where I like to make sure myself as well. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to like counting the fucking snorts.
Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, one of the biggest Christmas songs of all time that everyone sings every year and everyone plays like crazy every year. If I use that in my video, well, whoever owns the rights to that song said it's a partial content ID share. So I'll know I can use it. I'll lose a little bit of revenue on my video, but at least I'll be able to use it and not have my video get taken down for copyright. And everyone's happy because they make some money and I make some money. So that's what will happen is people will slowly load those copywritten and licensed works into the database to get that going. So in regards to like advertisements and reacting to them like I did yesterday.
Is that an arm flail? I'm doing this with his fucking hands.
So that's what will happen is people will slowly.
Is that an arm flail? Is taking the arm, well, it's forearms, I guess. Is that an arm flail? It's hard to fucking determine that.
Load those copywritten and licensed works into the database to get that.
Nah, people say no. Okay, we'll ignore it then.
That going. So in regards to like advertisements and reacting to them like I did yesterday, chances are over time, YouTube will accumulate a good listing of these things and it won't be an issue anymore where you have to worry so much about, oh no, I'm going to get copyright strikes and content ID taking away all my content revenue and stuff like that. In fact, it probably will not even be an issue, quite frankly. So, you hope for the best, right? Like, okay, I hope this is the case. I hope that that's actually what happens. Because obviously you guys liked it. Like the overwhelming reaction that I got over the course of yesterday was this was surprisingly good. Like people liked it more than they thought they were going to like it. Okay, so I was happy with that. And I even said at the end of the show yesterday, I said, well, if you guys liked it so much, would you want me to do it again? And overwhelmingly again, most people are like, yes. Now the disagreement was how often, right? Some people think it should be an annual event. That every year now, the last quarter of the year, I should have all my special holiday events lined up. We got a Halloween marathon, a Black Friday advertisement reacting marathon, and a Christmas marathon, okay? I'm totally down for that. That sounds good to me, right? I'm happy with that. If you guys want to have the final quarter of the year always be that good block of holiday fun, makes sense. But some people are like, you know, we like it more often, maybe every 6 months, right? Something different, put it into the rotation. So every few months, maybe you do something like this for variety purposes. So ultimately, it's going to be up to you guys to determine what you want. Now, I will be honest, because you guys know I am honest, all right? The views on the event aren't very good so far. But the event's not even been up for 12 hours. I think I uploaded it last night. You know, I started uploading. Well, the event ended around 8, and I started uploading around 8. I think the videos went live between like 9 and 10. So it's a little over 12 hours. The videos have been live, and quite frankly, most of them have like 300 views. It's like very low. Okay? Now, I don't know if that's a result of the fact that I did it on Black Friday, and a lot of people were very busy for the holiday, and they're going to now be watching it over time. I don't know if that just means that in general, the people who wanted to see it saw it live, and no one really cares about watching it on demand. I just have no clue. Okay, I don't know what the explanation for that would be. You know, let's see how it performs over time, right? If it ends up getting a little bit of traction and some views and stuff over the week, then no big deal. But if it doesn't, then maybe that's true that maybe I should just do it once a year for the Thanksgiving event and just save it for that as an annual event, right? So let's play it by ear. Let's see what happens, all right? And let's take it one step at a time. Let's not jump the gun. Let's not go crazy and get freaked out, because I'm not. All right, we had a great day yesterday overall. It was very fun. And, you know, I'm looking forward to more kind of a variety of stuff like that in the future. Okay? So, I had a great time. Now, the other part of the marathon that happened that I would like to talk about was the DSP Tries It episode that I did. okay? So I did a DSP Tries It taste test episode of McDonald's food. And unlike what I would usually do with a DSP Tries It, which would be to buy a new piece of food, whether it's a new sandwich, a new drink, a new side, and try it out as a taste test live, I did a head-by-head triple taste test of the Big Mac, the Quarter Pounder with cheese, and the new, I guess it's new, deluxe crispy chicken sandwich, okay? So first of all, if you didn't see the episode yet, I'm not going to spoil it. But what I will tell you is this. One of the three stood out as far superior to the other two. Like, one of them I outright said I would go to McDonald's to buy this. Like, if I was craving a burger, I would probably go to McDonald's and buy this burger. The other two were, like, so bad, I wouldn't even go there to eat these. I don't even think I ever want to eat them again. The pricing was ludicrous for what I paid for that food. Each sandwich was more than $5. I couldn't believe the prices. Like, this is ridiculous what you're paying now for this stuff, especially for what you get. Again, like, the Big Mac is so little meat. It's ridiculous. But I ended up eating 2 of the whole sandwiches. I ate the whole Quarter Pounder, I ate the whole chicken sandwich, and I ate a little more than half of the Big Mac, okay? So people have asked me, what happened? Were you all right with that? So here's what happened. I was fine. I finished the marathon. Okay, by the way, that's all I ate yesterday. Yesterday I ate a bagel in the morning with a cup of coffee, and I ate that McDonald's food. That was it. That was all I ate yesterday. Okay, it wasn't like, oh, Phil also had 2 other meals. It was like, that was it. I couldn't even eat anything else. All right? So, I finished the marathon. I uploaded. I took a shower. I went downstairs with my wife to relax. And slowly over the course of the night, started feeling a little bit of acid indigestion, and then it became a lot of acid indigestion. I was like, oh boy. So I took some Mylanta, and that calmed it down somewhat, all right? Until I went to sleep. And then I woke up around 1 in the morning, and I had to take an insane shit, so I did, all right?
Why? I am eating my fucking dinner right now, and he's telling this fucking god-awful goddamn story. What an arsehole. It's like he fucking knows I'm just fucking eating my chips right now, for fuck's sake. Jesus fucking Christ. This is scat talk. Why is this fucking information relevant in any fucking capacity for any content creator to fucking share? Phil ate a whole bunch of red meat and paid the price because he's a gout-ridden fuckboy. That should be the whole story.
Right? And I was like, all right, well, thank God. I think it's over now. I could go back to sleep. And then I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, and I ran to the bathroom, and I took another insane giant shit. It was like, oh, okay. And then I had like bubble guts all night trying to sleep. I was like, oh my God, terrible. At least I got back to sleep. All right. And then I woke up this morning, and I think you can figure out what happened this morning when I woke up. All right. So then finally, after all of that, now I kind of feel better. But it was funny because my wife is like, yeah, you kept getting up last night. I was like, yeah, what are you going to do? She's like, I don't think you should eat McDonald's like that. I was like, I don't think I will. Why? When do I? I don't. I'm getting older. My guts can't handle it. It's disgusting food anyway. I shouldn't be eating. It's terrible for you. Out of the 3 sandwiches I bought, 2 of them I did not like. Right? So, one of the 3 was good. Is it really worth it to torture myself? Rarely, if we ever go to McDonald's, I'll probably get the 1 sandwich that I like. Or like I said yesterday, in that DSP Tries It, one thing that I actually really like at McDonald's is their little single cheeseburgers, right? You get a couple single cheeseburgers, you get some McNuggets or something. That's fine. It's like snack food. That's different than trying to get these giant $5+ sandwiches with 40 million calories, insane fat, sodium out the ass. Ugh, right? So, anyway, it's over. I survived it. It was not pleasant. Let's put it that way. It certainly was not good. But at the same time, I feel better now. I feel like my body's been cleansed. Lord knows the amount that I was in the bathroom last night. It better have been cleansed. And hopefully we're back to normal now today. Today, I'm eating Thanksgiving leftovers, which I'm happy to eat because, man, they were good 2 days ago, and I'm sure they're going to be just as good when I warm them up. I'm kind of sad that yesterday I had to eat McDonald's instead. My wife got to eat Thanksgiving leftover.
Okay, fuck this. I'm going 1.25 speed. I'm fucking annoyed with that fucking waxing on about, I have to eat McDonald's, I'm suffering. Fuck off.
yesterday. She said they were delicious. She got to eat the good stuff. Me, I'm sitting here eating shit. The things I do, right? The things that I do. Anyway, so that was the event yesterday. It went pretty well, all right? It is live. The entire event is live here on DSP Gaming. It's in a playlist. You can watch it all.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for your super chat. It says, Lamal, bro thinks he sounds like a pro critic. Yeah, Phil actually generally thinks he sounds like a fucking professional food critic when he's like talking about food. He's also passionate about food. There's no denying Phil's passionate when it comes to food. He loves eating it. He loves consuming it. He loves pretending he's good at making it. But nah. He doesn't have a fucking clue what he's talking about.
Back to back. I hope you'll give it a look if you haven't. I hope you'll give it a chance. See what you think. Let me know what you think. Leave comments on the videos and say, hey, this is something I really liked. I'd like to see it more often. Or, all right, you know, it was good, but maybe only do it once a year. Or, I hate this. Don't ever do it again, you horrible rat bastard. Okay, I want to see that on the comments. Okay? Cool. So that was yesterday, all right? And, you know, I had a good time. I had a good time the last couple of days not doing gameplay, but I'm very much ready to get back into gameplay today. I feel, you know, feeling the 3 days away that I didn't touch a video game, because I haven't even picked up a controller and played a video game in 3 days. It's a lot of time for me. Usually I'm playing every day, or, you know, at least at the very least is a day between. 3 days. All right. So today we got to get back into the thick of things. So what are we doing today? I'll tell you what we're doing today. Today, let's do the schedule for the week, right? We're going to pick up God of War Ragnarok, which a lot of you were upset that it's been almost a week since I played it. Yeah. So today we're picking right up where we left off. If you remember when we last played, without spoiling, we have a new companion who's joined us now, and the companion's pretty powerful, and we're unlocking new abilities for them, and it's pretty neat. And we just started doing side content. We're on a river, and this river apparently has a ton of side content to do on it. And so, I'm going to be picking that up. All we're going to do today is the content on the river. All right. I don't know if that's going to be the whole stream or not, but apparently, what I've heard, there's a ton of stuff to do on this river. Now, if we happen to finish all the content on the river, well, guess what? There's another area that we can go back to. Back in, what was it, the Land of the Elves? I forget what the name of the world is, Alfheim. We had already done a desert area. Remember, we freed the giant jellyfish and all of that? So apparently now we have the ability to go into the other half of that area if we want. Okay? So we can do that as well. And then on top of that, if you remember, there's other places to go too. Like, I remember distinctly that there were other places to go where these new gates that we can now open, and we couldn't open them until we had this new companion, and now we have them. So now all these, I don't know what's behind all those doors. You know, there's quite a few of them that we've come across in the game, at least 2 or 3 more. I remember one was in the lake. That was before we got to the mines. There was one in that lake there. I even remember specifically where it was, on a big ledge. And then, if I remember correctly, in Alfheim, no, there's one going into the mine itself. Right outside of the mine, there's one of those doors. So there's 2 right there. And then, I believe there's one in Alfheim as well. Like, walking into the Alfheim dungeon, that was for the story, there was one as well. So I just off the top of my head, I'm remembering at least 3 of these optional gates that we can go to and check out. And see what's in them. So basically, I think because the last time I played, it was all story, right? It was like 3. If you think about it, first we had the Atreus Ironwood segment, and that was like 2 to 3 hours. And then we had the whole segment we did last time, the story segment, to help out Freya. So once we did those 2 things, that's like 6+ hours of story. So I think now what the game wants to do is open the game up to give you the ability to do as much side content as you want. So that way you can explore and have fun, and you go back to the story if you want, or you can just do all this exploration. So today we're definitely going to do the river. All right, everything we find at the river, we're going to do. Then we'll see where the game takes us. I don't know if we want to do the desert today. I don't know if we want to look for these other doors. Let me go back to the lake and the mine and see what those optional door things open, right? We can see. You know, we'll figure it out. To get together today, we'll see what's coming up. But today, major stream of God of War right now, okay? Then tonight, on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it's a continuation of Sonic Frontiers, which, again, has been on hiatus for almost a week. Last time around, we got to World 4, which apparently is a world that doesn't really have any gameplay in it. It's just story-based, and it's quite short, because apparently they ran out of time, and they didn't have time to do all 5 worlds, I guess. So then we're going to go into World 5, and World 5 is the final world of the game. And yes, that is a full final world. You got to grab the gears, the keys, the collectibles that you talk to your contact with. I don't even know who it is in this one. So all that's coming up, all right, today. That's kind of like we're heading into the finale of Sonic Frontiers. Now, tomorrow, we are going to swing back to Pokemon Scarlet. And as I've told you guys, the last 2 times we played it, Monday and Tuesday, I had a great time with this game. You guys really seem to enjoy the playthrough so far as well. Yeah, I'm just enjoying myself. It's chill fun. It's Pokemon in an open world. Is it full of bugs, glitches, and graphical problems? Absolutely it is. But for me, it's not really holding back my enjoyment of the game. Let's put it that way. I'm still really very much, I had a great time these first 6 hours. I'm looking forward to more. You guys have been a great interactive audience, helping me out to understand the elements and, you know, the gameplay stuff and everything. I'm just really chill, good times. And I can't wait for another major stream of it tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow night, Modern Warfare 2 returns. I have decided I will do another regular multiplayer stream where I'm going to use the F-Tac. I just started using that gun last time, but I don't really have any attachments or anything for it yet. So once I start getting attachments for it, I think...
Yeah, I'm definitely counting that as a goddamn arm fail. Just in case you're wondering what it was, he flailed his goddamn arms.
enjoyment of the game. Let's put it that way. I'm still...
And also, about this fucking point here, no wonder he's enjoying the game so fucking much. Look at the fucking money he's been making playing the goddamn game. $200 here. $180 here. So yeah, the support for the game has been quite generous, to say the very least. So naturally he's going to just keep playing it because the deadheads keep giving him lots of money to play it.
Really very much, I had a great time these first 6 hours. I'm looking forward to more. You guys have been a great interactive audience, helping me out to understand the elements and, you know,
there's your arm flail.
Stuff and everything.
There is your arm flail right there. I'm counting that as a goddamn arm flail. Ragnarok and Roll says he seems to be transitioning to mega snort mode recently. His snorts were off the charts the other day. Yeah, he was not well, and I don't understand why, really. It's a bizarre kind of thing where, you know, he's not sure what happened when he was sounding so ill. It's probably because he was staying up so fucking late playing WWE Champions and drinking all night or whatever shit, you know, whatever the fuck it was. He was snorting like a champion. Phil usually hits close to 25 snorts on days where he's not awake early. What I mean by that is, I just said that because it's in the card, but you get what I'm saying though. Phil, when a normal day for Phil Burnell has him waking up about less than an hour before starting the stream. Maybe 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes before he's due to go live. He will wake himself up, he'll send a tweet out or whatever, you know, he'll check Twitter to see like the latest gaming news or whatever. And yeah, he will, he's still waking up. So the snorts are still in his system essentially, he's not got out of his system yet. Yesterday Phil was awake longer, so we barely had any snorts. Because Phil already got on the system because he's awake earlier because he had to fucking drop Cat off at work. It is what it is.
I'm just really chill, good times. And I can't wait for another major stream of it tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow night, Modern Warfare 2 returns. I have decided I will do another regular multiplayer stream where I'm going to use the F-Tac. I just started using that gun last time, but I don't really have any attachments or anything for it yet. So once I start getting attachments for it, I think it's going to be better. I like that single shot, but it's very damaging. I seem to be getting a lot of headshots and things with it. It seems to be a more accurate gun than previous weapons I've been using. So more of that fun and rage tomorrow night. And then Monday's going to be a redo of today where it's God of War and Sonic Frontiers. And then Tuesday will be a redo of Sunday where it'll be Pokemon and Modern Warfare 2. So that's the streaming week. I'm off on Wednesday. Now, depending on how far I've gotten in Sonic Frontiers, I'm strongly considering making it the major stream on Thursday. Reason being, I would like to beat the game. If I can complete Sonic Frontiers, this would be perfect, because this coming Friday is the release of Callisto Protocol, which is the spiritual successor to Dead Space. It looks great. I'm very excited for it. It's one of my most anticipated games of the year, and I want to give it a lot of time, meaning I want to alternate that with God of War as the main gameplay stream back and forth, but I don't need another game lingering. So if I can finish Sonic Frontiers, that would be great, because in the daytime stream focuses could be between Callisto Protocol and God of War, and the night streams could be between Pokemon and Modern Warfare 2. So I'm hoping for the best, and that's what hopefully we can make the progress I'm looking for on Thursday. And then we can finish it up, and then we can get to Callisto Protocol. Okay? Ooh, my neck. Ooh, heard that cracking? Ooh, stiff neck. So that's the schedule. Now, what other games are coming out in December? Let's discuss this briefly. Okay? Here's what else is coming out in December. Okay? Well, first of all, we skipped Evil West. It's definitely a playthrough I can still do in the future, but we skipped it for now. Midnight Suns, which is the more strategy-based Marvel game, is coming out the same day as Callisto Protocol, but I definitely want to play Callisto Protocol over that. It's way more interesting to me. So that's going to be the focus for me. Maybe I'll play Midnight Suns later, but for now I'm skipping it. Okay? The next major thing coming up is the Game Awards on December 8th. People have already asked me will I be covering them, how I'll be covering them. I don't know yet. I got to think about it if I want to do a live react or not to them. Or if I just want to kind of summarize and recap them the next day. I really feel like doing a whole event around reacting to it is going to just cut even further into the game time I need to get into the games I'm playing. So I don't know if I really want to take another thing away, you know what I mean, from the gameplay. So I'm thinking about it, but I don't have a definitive answer for you yet on if I'm doing the Game Awards. All right. The next major releases, it's a double new release day. Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core Reunion, as well as High on Life, both come out on December 13th. Okay. So I want to play both, but obviously that means by the time we get to December 13th, I had to have made progress in the games I'm playing. Now, if you take a look at all the games that I'm playing, I really doubt we will have beaten Pokemon by then because it's super long. And even God of War, I'm about 20 hours in, but I've heard the game's around 50 hours long. And if I'm alternating it with Callisto Protocol, I don't think I'll have beaten that by then either. So, honestly, the game that I'll probably beat is Callisto Protocol because if it's a survival horror game, typically, even the longest survival horror games only last about maybe 15 to 20 hours, right? So, I think we'll probably beat that in time. So maybe then those games will kind of take up the reins for Callisto Protocol and be balanced with everything else, okay? That's pretty much it for December. There may be another odd or end game, you know, we'll see. But for the most part, once I start wrapping up those playthroughs, now we can start interjecting in the games that I missed. Games like Mario plus Sonic, oh God. Games like Mario plus Rabbids, okay? The new Rabbids game that came out that I skipped. Games like Evil West, all right? Or others. I've skipped maybe 5 games in the last couple of months that you guys were interested in seeing because I just didn't have time to play them. So then we could take a look at games like that and say, hey, when can we, you know, think they're trying to stick that into the schedule. There's quite a good amount of games coming out in January and February. So we'll talk about those, you know, when we get to it, all right? We'll talk about those when we get to it. I certainly don't think that we're going to have a lack of games. Let's just put it that way. I think we're going to actually have an overabundance, and it's going to be interesting to see what we actually get to play with the amount of stuff that's coming out. And by the way, keep in mind, if we do hit the members goal, there's going to be a Christmas marathon event right before Christmas. I told you it would probably be like that Friday before Christmas. I think Friday is the day before Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Eve is Saturday, and then Christmas is a Sunday. So likely I would do the marathon that Friday because I realize that a lot of people probably can't be there for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So, but also this year, I'd already announced this. I'm doing a WWE 2K22 fantasy match special for Christmas. It's going to be called, get this, The Return of the King of Christmas Tournament. The Return of the King of Christmas Tournament. For the first time in many years, I'm going to be doing a series of simulation matches in WWE 2K22 featuring fantasy characters from the holidays. We're talking the Grinch versus Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. How about Frosty the Snowman against Ebenezer Scrooge, right? How about Santa Claus against Jesus Christ himself? That is right. We're going to have matches like that going on. And what's going to happen is there's going to be qualifying matches, and whoever wins those matches gets to one final tournament match. That's a ladder match for the King of Christmas title, all right? We used to do this all the time back in the day. It used to be an annual thing that I would do. But what happened was over the years, the WWE games kind of just kept reducing in quality and falling apart to the point where one year you couldn't even do created content because it was so buggy. Then they canceled the game for a year. So this is the first year in like many, many years that actually the game works. We've done fantasy matches this year that you guys really enjoyed. And I think that it would be a great event to do like a one-off stream, the King of Christmas Tournament. Now, when would it be? That I can't answer you. I'm thinking maybe it could be Christmas Eve. Maybe on Christmas Eve, the one stream I do is the King of Christmas Tournament series. And then that's it. And I have the second half of the day off, and then I have Christmas off. You know, that's what I'm thinking. So there you go. All right. So probably we'll have a Christmas marathon that Friday the 23rd. And then on Christmas Eve, we do the King of Christmas simulation match tournament in WWE 2K22. So 2 days of holiday themed content here coming up for Christmas. All right. Now, after the Christmas stuff ends, then we get to the year-end stuff. So once I start beating all the major games from this year, then I could finally do my Game of the Year awards, right? What I do is I do 2 countdowns. I do my most disappointing Games of the Year countdown, and I do my actual Game of the Year awards countdown, all right? And those are fun live events that I do every year. I'm very much looking forward to doing them, but I have to beat all the games from the year first. So, you know, I have to finish God of War, I have to finish Callisto Protocol, probably High on Life, and Crisis Core. Once those games are wrapping up, then I can finally say, okay, it's time to do that, you see? So, when will that be? Probably either very, very late December or like first week of January, I'm thinking. All right? Okay. Now, one other thing. As you can see, even though the Thanksgiving holiday's over, no, I have not yet set up my setup. I have not set up my setup for the Christmas events yet. All right? I love Christmas. I love decorations for Christmas, but I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I'm going to do it over the course of this week with my wife. I even said to her, you know, last time to do it would be our day off on Wednesday. So even if I don't get it done during the next few days, but on Wednesday, we will change all this over, all right? And this will all be Christmas-themed stuff. And in addition, all Christmas-themed animations for the entire month of December and probably the first half of January as well, because I love the holiday so much. I think it would be cool to have nice Christmas-themed stuff going on. You know, any kind of a contribution, we'll see a holiday-themed animation. I already have one new one added this year. Hold on. Now it stopped. I felt like I had the burp and it went away. I already have one animation already new for this year. I don't know if I'm gonna have any others, but I know I have a ton from last year. Remember last year we had like 4 or 5 Christmas themed animations that I played over the course of the month, which is great. So now we're gonna have even more. Okay, so I'm very pleased about how things are stacking up. I just need to get that stuff launched for you. Because I know you guys are definitely interested in the Christmas themed stuff now that we're head on into the the Christmas holiday time. So that's the schedule. That's what's going on around here, man. A lot. There's a lot going on. And I want to say thank you to those who tuned into the special holiday stuff this week. And thank you to those who are tuned in now. We're back to gameplay, which I know a lot of you have been waiting for. Back to business. So let's have some great streams coming up. And yeah, let's have a good time together. Killamole says, will you dress up as the baby New Year for New Year's Day? You could wear a bonnet and diaper. No. That's what Review Tech USA does every day. Every day the guy looks like a big baby on his stream. So just go check him out. Okay? All right.
Rent-free. That guy is living rent-free in Phil's head, all because he had the temerity, the sheer audacity to publicly declare that he believed in Secret Limited's video claims of Phil spending so much money on WWE Champions to his audience. This was Rich's crime, by the way. Review Tech USA's big, massive crime against Phil Burnell was publicly admitting to his audience that he believes that he does play WWE Champions and that Phil has a genuine fucking problem with that game. This is why he is living rent-free in Phil's head even today.
So, that's it for what I had to talk about. What I would say is, housekeeping-wise, we're literally 5 members away from hitting the members goal. It's a no-brainer. I hope we can hit it today. That would be amazing if we do. Thank you all for your ongoing support. All contributions always appreciated on my streams. We're back to regular streaming today. Remember, we have a new Magic 8-Ball animation. If you tip $8 or more in one tip, I will ask the Magic 8-Ball a question. Are you ready?
Hang on a second. Dashi sent me a link, and Dashi, can you do us a favour and just send it over Discord instead, pal? If I click it in this OBS, messes up my chat. Can you send it over Discord instead, Dashi, so I can see the video? Or is it something that's not really good to look at? I don't know, but yeah, it's one of those things where, if I try and open it in my OBS, it just completely breaks my chat.
Here we go. Magic 8-Ball. Will I make a ton of great side content progress in God of War today? Or is something going to happen to hold me up? So, will I make progress? Yes or no? Reply Hazy. Ask again. This ball. Magic 8-Ball. Are you going to answer me properly, or am I going to have to destroy you with my fist?
Shut the fuck up. It's not even fucking... It was a gift. You were gifted that by somebody actually kind enough to send you a shit, Phil. Let's see what Dashi sent us. Oh my fucking god. So this is what the diaper and baby stuff was apparently referencing. Right, this is apparently what it is referencing. No wonder he fucking left. Jesus Christ. Righto. Well, yeah, I'm not going to play all of that, but there you go.
Let's see. Will they answer me properly? Yes or no? As I see it, yes. Oh,
cheers for that, by the way, Dashi. But thank you for that. Whoever's asking who was that? That was Paul White, aka The Big Show.
Oh, now it answers. When it gets threatened, now it's going to answer. Oh, I see. Anyway. That's how it works, I guess. Okay. What's up, Jade? How you doing, man? Welcome. All right. So, Magic 8-Ball, if you tip $8 or more, all the usual stuff's in effect. All right. Now, here's the thing. Normally, I would have shout-outs. I have nothing. There's been 0 contributions today. Also, the attendance is way low on the stream for... Like, right now we have 200 people on the stream. Usually, for a pre-stream, we have way more than that. So, I don't know what happened. I don't know if people are just busy today. Are people, tired as shit from...
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Why the fuck... This is incredible. There's lower numbers than usual. What emergency in the world has caused my fucking viewers to not be here in his usual fucking numbers? What emergency has forced him to not give me money and not be here at least 300 strong, supporting me and everything I say and do? Big fucking deal. Why? I don't understand why Phil pays such fucking close attention to these kind of metrics. I personally don't pay these kind of, I don't look at these fucking metrics when I'm streaming. If I want to know what's happening in my stream in terms of likes or fucking view or viewers, I need to go to my YouTube studio separately. I don't have that information to hand right now because I'm just fucking streaming away, just doing my thing. But it's bizarre that Phil keeps such a fucking close eye on it. As if it's like some big fucking massive important. No, just fucking shut your fucking mouth and play the goddamn game. Get on with the fucking shit. I want to rewind this. Look at this fucking sad boy face. I have had no contributions whatsoever, and I've been streaming now for at least 40 minutes. Pay me. Now. Fuck off.
Answer. Oh, I see. Anyway. That's how it works, I guess. Okay. What's up, Jade? How you doing, man? Welcome. All right. So, Magic 8 Ball, if you tip $8 or more, you know, all the usual stuff's in effect. All right. Now, here's the thing. Normally, I would have shout-outs. Literally, I have nothing. There's been 0 contributions today. Also, the attendance is way low on the stream for, like, right now we have 200 people on the stream. Usually, for a pre-stream, we have way more than that. So, I don't know what happened. I don't know if people are just busy today. Are people, like, tired as shit from Black Friday? I'm not sure. I don't know. But right now, we got nothing. Absolutely nothing to shout out. So, with that being said, I guess what I'll say is let's open everything to Q&A, right? If you guys want to just shoot me questions, tag me in the stream chat, you know, we'll talk a little bit and just kill some time before we get out into gameplay. I'm okay with starting gameplay earlier if you want, but it's a little weird that we have like nothing to nothing to really talk about, right? Cherry, I just said Pokemon's tomorrow. It's the main stream tomorrow. Okay. What's the favorite game that I'm currently playing and craving for right now? You know, honestly, I would say God of War and Pokemon and Modern Warfare 2, I all am craving equally. Probably the only game that I'm not craving that much is Sonic Frontiers, only because we've beaten 3 worlds now, and the formula is getting kind of stale at this point. Like, for the first world, like, blowing you away, like, this is the game, holy shit, I've never played open world Sonic before, it's so weird. And the second world, there's some variations, some interesting things. You get to the third world, like, all right, now it's kind of feeling like more of the same. It's getting a little bit more annoying to traverse the territory. And now, we're about to hit World 4, which apparently is all story and rushed. So we're about to do, you know, the 5th world, and it's like, okay, this is just the end. Let's just get it done, right? But outside of that, all the other 3 games I'm playing, I'm really having a good time with. So, it's probably triple equalness. And of course, I'm really excited for Callisto Protocol. I think that's going to be a really great playthrough and a really great game. 672 to the Super Chat says, fans want Warzone, so you should play with members. Number 1, I'm not playing with members. You already know why. But number 2, as I said, I am interested in Warzone. But I feel like my focus has been on the main multiplayer to try to get good guns unlocked. And I'm serious about this. I still don't feel like I found that gun. That's the gun that I like the most that I'm going to want to keep using. I still don't feel like I found it, you know? I mean, the Kostov 74 Uzo is good. I'm not going to lie. But it's just not my style. I think I want stuff that is a little bit more accurate, right? The 74U is just like aim and spray, and it cuts through everything, right? And everyone's like, oh, just put on the things that will reduce recoil, just spray. I don't like that. I want a gun that's more accurate. I'm using the F-Tac, and actually I'm doing better with it. I'm getting like more accurate shots and kills. So maybe the F-Tac is really what I need to be focusing on. But the thing is, again, I want to try Warzone. It's just that when I'm only playing it once or twice a week, it really limits the time that I have, and I'm enjoying the multiplayer, and I want to play more. I'm craving it. So I'll get to it. Don't worry. We're going to get to it. All right? Okay. Let's see here. Do I ever think Sonic will be as popular as it was back in the Genesis days? Likely no, unless they really put out a killer app-style game. They need to make a game that's mainstream, insanely popular. That's not like, oh my god, it's the Sonic fans love it, but everyone else says it sucks, which is what happened here with Sonic Frontiers. Sonic fans are just happy to have a 3D Sonic game that isn't atrociously bad. Sonic Frontiers is not some amazing, groundbreaking achievement. What it is a Sonic game that had some effort put into it and actually tried something different. But it feels almost like a proof of concept. Like, now that they know the open world works, now they'll actually make a more full-fledged, polished Sonic game with that formula, you know? But that's what they need. They need, like, a killer app Sonic game to bring them back to the mainstream. They have movies, but now they don't have a game for them yet. That's what they need to work on. Let's see here. Rotom Electric, I have no idea what you just said. Defiant HD says, I'm pretty sure that Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 gun progression is connected. How? How does that make any sense? If Warzone's Battle Royale, correct? Battle Royale, you all start with the same loadout, and then you have to find weapons. No, that's how it was in Black Ops. That's how it was in Black Ops 4 Blackout. Are you telling me that the formula is completely different now? You have loadouts and stuff when you start? Isn't that weird? I'm very confused. I don't know. Again, I didn't play Warzone 2 yet. Ianut says, he means progression. You can get your multiplayer loadouts. How? Rotom Electric says, nothing bad is happening in Pokemon. What does that mean? What? Huh? This is old man Phil. I don't understand what you're saying. You have to clarify. In extreme detail. Talk to me like I'm a complete blithering idiot. That's the
We fucking do.
best way. There's multiplayer in Pokemon. Okay. There is? What is it? The raid battles? We've done those before in previous Pokemon games, right? Sonic Adventure 3 with a Chow Garden is what they need to revive Sonic, says Soga Osaka. There you go. The multiplayer in Pokemon is buggy, is it? How does it work? How does the multiplayer in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet work? Because if you remember in Sword and Shield, the only multiplayer was when you were in the wild area. You could see other people moving around, and you could drop items, I think it was, right? Not drop items, but you could talk to them and get items, and also the co-op raid battles, correct? But then in Arceus, there was none, right? I don't think there was multiplayer. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I did any multiplayer in Arceus. Why wouldn't I play Warzone with members? Because number one, there's no way to set up that kind of thing with members. I'm just being honest. Like, it would be like a huge undertaking. For example, the only way I could communicate with members right now would be to set up a private thread on the community tab of DSP Gaming. All right. That private thread would be like, hey, members only, if you're interested in playing Warzone with me, then I would need to get all your information. Like, I need to get your account information and stuff. Which, by the way, is kind of doxing. You don't want people giving out their account information just to be harassed by trolls. What if a fucking troll becomes a member just to access that thread? Now they have everyone's Xbox Live name and starts harassing them online. And that's on me, because I'm the one who asked them to give me their Xbox Live information, right? Or I could force it on members and say, you got to register for my forums. Oh, I've been there before. I've been there where I had forum threads for it, and everyone complained, I don't want to register for the forums. I'm like, yeah, but it's a controllable environment in the forums. It makes it safe for everyone. I don't care. It's too much of a hassle to create a forum account. I don't want to do that. So I mean, like, these things that you're suggesting, they sound simple. They're just not. And then on top of that, every single time that I set up anything like this multiplayer, the trolls ruin it. As I've explained many times, we even just had a whole segment about this on Ask the King the other day, that these trolls are literally sitting there waiting for me to finally say, hey, it's time to bring back multiplayer with viewers and fans and members. They want that. Because they will pay to become a member. They will.
We don't fucking care. It's your fucking audience that fucking wants it. You're the one that's fucking saying no to them. We're not doing shit.
Just to fuck with the event. They're assholes. So why create...
Hey, said fuck. That's a fucking double bingo. There we fucking go. Fucking Yaldi. We have a double bingo, so let's play the horns twice. We're doing quite well on the card. We're 5 away, but we have a free space, so technically we're 4 away.
The situation to empower the trolls to do the fucked up things they do. Just don't do it. Don't create the situation. Don't hassle or don't even tease it, right? What's the point? No, it has nothing to do with being hard to set up and I give up. I've done it before. It doesn't work. Why keep saying that? Why overpromise and underdeliver? That's the thing that I think is the most disappointing as a viewer or a fan of anyone who puts out content.
I won't do multiplayer members because fuck you members, you just give me fucking money, fuck you guys, and I don't go fucking socialise or play with you fucking plebs. Why the fuck should Phil stoop to such a fucking low level and stoop that fucking low to fucking play with his members when all they fucking exist for is just to give him fucking money? Jesus Christ, man, what a fucking bitter old bastard he has turned into. He was a fucking toxic son of a bitch before, but he's really turned into some bitter old man who doesn't want anything to do with his fucking audience. All he wants is them giving him fucking money. That's all he cares about.
If you get something overpromised to you, and then when it actually happens, it's incredibly disappointing per what you thought it was going to be, right? Why would I say, try to set up a multiplayer event? I've done this before, right? I know it doesn't work. It's frustrating for everyone. I'm not satisfied. You're not satisfied. The trolls are the only ones who get satisfaction out of it. So why bother? Why waste everyone's time, right? But people just keep asking me, like, no, you have to understand, when people keep bugging me about it, it's because the trolls want me to do it so they can fuck it up again. I'm not...
Well, it couldn't be the fucking fact that I'm mad at your fucking audience genuinely want to do things with you, is it? It's, heaven forbid your actual fucking, serious audience members want to fucking do things and play games with a favourite fucking content creator. That's a fucking impossibility. The audience are asking to fucking play games with me. They must be sent here by the evil detractors. They're trying to ruin my life. They're trying to ruin my videos. They're trying to ruin everything I try and do on my goddamn streams. Fuck you members that fucking pay me money to be a fucking member asking for such unreasonable things such as playing video games with me. You just fucking stay in your goddamn lane and make sure your fucking wallets are not empty when it's time for me to get your money. Fuck me, man. This is unbelievable from Phil. There's plenty you could do. By the way, Discord can automatically link to your YouTube channel, so you can literally get members only linked to your Discord. So people that have to be a member, Discord would know who is a member in DSP Gaming, instead of a special Discord for that. There's all sorts of ways and methods you could have this information be secure, but Phil is just too much of a lazy bastard to try and utilise it.
Stupid. I literally have not done an interactive gameplay stream with viewers in how many years? So it's not even a piece of my content. So who cares? You can't miss what doesn't exist. I can understand.
Jesus, that's his fucking logic and rationale. It's been fucking years since you had high quality content on your fucking channel and all. Nobody seems to be fucking missing that going by the metrics.
If I was just recently doing them and I stopped doing them and now people are upset that they're gone, I haven't done a multiplayer event in like 7 years. So, I think the last major year I did one was Metal Gear Solid 5. So how is this an issue? Besides the fact that it's the same fucking group of trolls that keep asking for it. I'm not stupid, right? Like, why waste time?
You're calling 672 a troll. You've outright fucking called him out. This is a guy who's your member. He's giving you a lot of money, 672. He's giving you tons of fucking money. He's an actual fucking fan, and he says, why don't you just fucking play with members? You are calling your member, who pays money out of his own pocket to fucking support you, a troll. Okay. Dashy says he sent me something. Oh, it's sweet Jesus. So, this is part of WWE Champions, guys. Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Can we fucking zoom in on this bastard? The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. The Destructor. That should be the name of the guy. It's got his... Who fucking knows? Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? Phil's in the game, says Cracker Jack. Jesus Christ, okay. Well, is this what Phil's been spending so much fucking money on lately? Is this why he spent over $1,400 so far? A reminder that Phil Burnell has spent $1,400 so far on this event. And is that the prize? Is that what people are aiming for? Is this the fucking goal? If you fucking get enough points, you get this fucking marshmallow abomination. Jesus Christ, man. Utterly bizarre. Shout out to TG Gamebox, maybe, for keeping us all updated with the latest information. And Dashy says of course he's going to spend more, and he's going to spend more. Naturally, it's Phil Burnell. Oh look, Steak Sandwiches gifted 1 membership. Phil is at least 4 members away from hitting his goal. A Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was released 10 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure it was announced though, like last night, the Stay Puft thing, because I've seen pictures of it before. I did see pictures of it, like, last night or something, so I'm certain that, it's only just been released. I'm sure it was like not new news in terms of, like, it's been no news for like a day or so.
I don't know. Are you late? Because it seems like you're showing up like super late, here, right? It seems like you're showing up way late to the party. We already talked all about the Apocalypse event and the future of it, so check out the podcast from earlier. I'm not going to repeat myself. So anyway, no, we're not doing multiplayer stuff. Number 1, I'm not known as a multiplayer gamer. Number 2, I have way more than enough content to put out for you guys. Between single-player games, multiplayer games that I play with randoms and stuff like that. We don't need to have cooperative gameplay with viewers to be spoiled and ruined by a group. We're just not going to do that. I'm not dumb, okay?
I'd like to remind everyone, he could do Jackbox games. He could do private Jackbox games with members. He can control who gets into these fucking games. He can fucking keep the code secure. It's one of those things where only he can know the code, and he can send it specifically to a core small section of people he wants in that fucking game. So obviously people can watch a fucking stream like themselves, and as many people as fucking possible can watch a goddamn thing. But he can control who's actually in the goddamn game. He's not going to do it.
Okay. No, there would not be real channel growth if I played with viewers. I've done it before. It doesn't grow at all. In fact, it's the opposite. When you play with viewers, you appease a very small group of people. Very, very small. This very tiny small group who gets to play with you is the only group who cares, and half the time, even that small group gets disappointed. I'm not dumb. Again, I've been doing this for 14 years. I've done... Jesus
Christ, man. Holy fuck. This is incredible. as fucking the copium, guys. It's not worth my fucking time to fucking waste time playing with you fucking morons. Just give me money. He's all about the fucking bottom line. He's all about that bag. Phil is proving conclusively here he's fucking a big hypocrite. It'd be a lot of fun to play with fucking members, chill out with your fucking members. They're fucking giving you money, supporting you financially. They're constantly always there being a member, giving you super chats, giving you tips, not shit. They're fucking supporting all your events, they're attending the streams. Why not give them something back, Phil? No, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm in this for the bag. If I fucking take time out to doing my normal content to fucking play with members, I wouldn't get as much from it. I wouldn't get more increased engagement. I wouldn't get more money or whatever. It's not worth it because I'm all in it for the bag. Fucking hypocrite.
Any multiplayer things in the past. I used to, every December, I used to do a whole week of multiplayer with my viewers. You want to know the truth? It was the least viewed content I did all year. Most people complained that whole week. Man, I don't care about this. When's he getting back to the games? When's he getting back to his regular stuff? And I was like, well, I'm trying to get back to the fans. And they're like, well, that's great, but most of the fans don't want to fucking play with you. We don't care. Get back to your regular content because it feels like you're distracted for like a whole week when we could be doing other fun stuff. I'm not dumb, all right? I've done it before. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Ooh, my neck is stiff today. I wonder if I slept in a weird way last night or something. I might have, right? Someone did an anonymous tip talking about a troll meme. I don't know what the meme means, nor do I care. So I'm not even going to repeat it and give it the time of day. So thank you for the first tip of the day, $1.50. As you guys know, I don't waste time on troll shit anymore. We're not addressing it. We're not bringing it up. We're not talking. Fuck it. It doesn't exist to me. So thanks for the $1 tip. Okay. I'm really sticking to my guns on that. So you're just kind of wasting your time talking about that nonsense. Oh, I'm well aware of that, the villain. He says LTG fans pay to play with him. I'm well aware of that. I'm not, that's not what I'm about. You know, I strive to.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Quasar. So chat, it says Mask is off this evening. He is sick of his fans. Thank you, chat. I don't want to play with you piggybacks. That's pretty much it. Yeah, he's really just completely admitting, you know what, guys, it doesn't matter how much money you give me, you're not going to get to play with your favourite content creator. Just keep giving me money and I'll keep playing games purely for you. Will you hold my hand through those games?
Put out entertaining content for my viewer base that's free for everyone and fun for everyone. When you do a multiplayer event, you're basically making content for a very small group of people who can attend and actually play with you. No one else cares. This is true. No one else gives a shit. Even back in the day, when we had like patron-only multiplayer, even that was a nightmare. Do you want to know why? I have an international viewer base from all over the world. So the logistics of just putting it together and making it work is a fucking nightmare. Everyone ends up being disappointed because they're like, man, I really wanted to play with you, and now I couldn't because I couldn't make it because in my time zone it's this or that. There's no point. There's literally no point to doing it. Okay? Again, with the trolling and everything, it's just a waste of time. Thank you, Monk, for re-upping your membership for 4 months. Just big ups, Phil. Keep it going, mate. Thank you for that. What is my favorite Drake song? I don't give two fucks about Drake. So that's my favorite song of his. I don't give two fucks about Drake is my favorite Drake song.
You know what? It looks like he's leaned a couple of times. I was trying to hold off on counting him leaning somebody because he never said anything. It looked like a couple of silent ones. But screw it, I think, yeah, after that rant, he's clearly starting to lean some people. So yeah, I'm counting that. That is not a bingo though. Oh, damn it.
Okay. I'm a thin ice. Drake is the GOAT. Oh Lord. If you think Drake is the greatest of all time, like musician, oh my God. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Well, Phil, who do you think's the greatest of all time then? You're calling him out for his opinion, but who's your fucking greatest of all time then? Give your own fucking opinion. Give your own take on it. I'm not saying I agree with the guy saying Drake's the greatest. You know, he's given his opinion who he thinks is the GOAT. You disagree with him wholeheartedly, but you don't bother to venture your own opinion on who is the GOAT. Go on, Phil, put yourself on the spot. Let people judge you for your music tastes.
Okay then. Well, I'm very sorry for you. That's all I have to say. I'm very sorry for you and your loss. All right. Why do dogs have cold noses that feel like PS2 thumbsticks? Because the designer of the PS2 controller was a huge dog lover, and so that's exactly correct. What they did is they wanted to make it feel like an homage to them playing with their dogs, and they had 2 dogs, so that's why they have 2 thumbsticks. There you go. So every time you play now, when you're playing games, you're pooping the doggy. There you go. How do I balance competitive Street Fighter with my life? I don't play competitive Street Fighter. What are you talking about? I haven't played competitive Street Fighter actively since 2007. That's the last time I actively tried to play Street Fighter competitively. On and off, I would play Street Fighter 4 for my content for my channel, and then I traveled to a few tournaments for it, but I was never really trying to be a high-level competitive player. For a very short amount of time, I was trying to get competitive at Super Turbo again to go to Super Battle Opera about 10 years ago. But that was the last time that I really cared at all. Did I color my hair? No. Does it look different? No, I absolutely didn't color my hair. I never dyed my hair, nothing. Nope. Name a single Drake song. I guarantee you can't. Online Bling. Started from the bottom. I don't know if that's started from the bottom, now we're here. And then there's the other one. When I hear that Online Bling. Man, this song, it sucks my dick. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, that's not the lyric. It's Hotline Bling, not Online Bling. Oh, see, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it means. I don't listen to that shit. You know? I pour baked beans in my ear before I would listen to that shit. Down Reese says in a super chat saying, I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. Have a nice day. It's not a call-in show, but I do appreciate the contribution. You know, in reality, it's funny because people say, Phil, why don't you have guests on your podcast? It's not really a podcast. You realize I do. This segment I'm doing right now is literally the call-in segment. You know that, right? Like people tagging me and asking me questions, they contribute, and I shout out. This is the call-in segment of any podcast. This is literally what it is. I do it every day. I do text instead of like audio. It's just text, but it's exactly the same ideology of what we're doing here. You see? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Absolutely. Have I went to the choir? No, I've never went to the choir. Don't know what that means. How do you go to the choir? I should listen with an open mind. You mean Drake? Oh, I have. I hate it. I remember they used to put his...
I'm sorry, Steve Dead is saying, you know, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Pal. It is. It has some Christmas lines in it, you know. It's set at Christmas. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, buddy. Accept it. Embrace it. There is no getting away from the single fact that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I'm sorry, but I'm count. It's not the best Christmas movie, but technically you can count it as a Christmas movie. It happens at Christmas.
Music, like they were talking like a decade ago. They used to put his music into the sports games, and I would play it, and they would start playing his music. I was like, my ears,
By the way, technically so is Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon, technically a Christmas movie as well. Although not a lot of people count it as one, but technically should be.
I can't take it. It was like someone was like, you know, had a jackhammer into my brain. It's like the most shitty drivel music I've ever heard. I can't stand it. Listen, if you like it, that's okay. I've gotten older. I've become a lot more mellow, and I've gotten more of an open mind. I give everything a chance, and if I don't like it, that's just my personal preference. Here's the thing. I like classic rock, and I like the music of like the 1990s rock, like the first half of the 90s. That's my style of music, okay? When I'm driving around on my day off doing errands, I have the classic rock station on my local radio.
What is Phil's favourite band from the 90s? Nickelback.
Okay? That's my cup of tea. You very well might hate classic rock, and that's okay, all right? But I respect your ability to like things I don't like, and I hope that you would also give me the same respect. If you like Drake, good for you. That's fine. I'm sorry for your loss, because I really feel like you could be spending your time better listening to way better stuff, but at the same time, I'm not going to be a jerk about it and hate on you because you like something that I don't. That's ridiculous, right? Like they say, it's different strokes for different folks. People have different tastes, and that's perfectly fine, all right? So if you don't like Drake, you're like me, cool. If you like Drake, cool, whatever. It's all good. Did I used to play board games when I was younger? Yes, I did. I played board games with my family, yes. Daniel says, if you could have gone back in time and done things differently to save your friendship with John Rambo, would you do it? I'm a firm believer in living with the consequences of your actions and kind of just accepting things for as they are, as opposed to being someone who pines over the past and laments things that have happened and wishes you could change them. All right? Now, when I reacted earlier this year to the video that those guys put out in 2015 about me, I tried to make it clear, all right, that I would have been very open at that time to discussing anything with them, to doing anything that I could to make that relationship work. And I say them because it was, you know, the video was John and Howard, but I guess in particular, people don't really care about Howard. They just care about John, right? Because John was the person.
Jesus Christ, man. Fuck you, Howard, you little midget bastard. Who cares about you? It's all about Phil and Rambo.
person who was in my content all the time. John was the person who I was really a friend with. That wasn't really the case with Howard, okay? So let's just address it with John, all right? I would have, if I had known that there was any kind of overwhelming, ongoing, lingering resentment between me and John, all right? I would have absolutely wanted to handle it and talk about it and hash it out with him. The thing is with me, I'm the kind of person that if there is conflict, I want to resolve the conflict. Even if it's not easy. You know, I'll have the difficult conversation. I will bring it up and address it. I'm okay with that. I always say honesty is the best policy. Be upfront, be transparent. Okay? That's what I've always been about. Sadly, some people aren't like that. Some people are like conflict avoiders. And I hate to say it, but John, a couple times, yeah, he brought up stuff with me. And every time that he did, we would talk and hash it out. And according to him, we were good. Like literally, I'd ask him, are we good? Everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. So then how is it that he comes out in 2015 and makes that video? It's like that things weren't fine. You lied to me, right? And so, when I look back at my past, like, what could I have really done differently? Well, nothing unless he told me that things were wrong, right? Now, admittedly,
several times he had to talk to you because things were wrong. You claimed you fucking learned your lesson. You never did learn your lesson. That was what fucking Rambo's big grievance was. Every time he brought something up with you, you fucking nodded your head, goes, okay, yes, that's right, okay, I'll do better. You never tried to do better though. You always fell into the same mistakes, so you had to keep talking to you over and over again about these things. You never learned from your lessons. You never learned from these errors, Phil. Most humans do learn from these mistakes. You fucking just seem to enjoy doing them over and over again, and he got sick of it. Hell, you fucking avoided talking to Respect the Pack because you claimed you had the shits. Some fucking meeting was set up to talk to Respect the Pack about, maybe you went to fucking meeting for coffee or some shit. And you claimed, I can't make the fucking meeting, guys. I have the shits real bad. Literally, that was Phil's excuse. He said that fucking video. Talking about fucking avoiding this, you avoiding conflict. Fuck off. Nah, Phil. Anytime they got in touch with you to talk, all you wanted to do with them was make content because you were all about the bag, making the bag. You only wanted to monetize them.
I was doing things wrong. I more than admitted that in my React video. I now know I was doing things wrong. The problem was I never knew. Maybe I should have been more aware. Like I said, for me, any moment that I was spending with those guys was fun as hell, and that was a bunch of friends hanging out. Yeah, sometimes a camera was on and we were making money, but at the same time, I always felt like that was time that we were hanging out as friends. Apparently, John didn't feel that way. He felt it was work, right? I mean, he's outright said that, it's all about work, and making videos. Yeah, but John, that was the time that we always spent together to hang out and have a good time as friends. So to me, that was friend hangout time, where also we had the advantage of making money while doing it. To John, apparently, it was just work time. So we saw things differently, and I didn't know that. I really didn't understand that. I had so much fun hanging out with John every week that for me that was actually my release every week. It was more stressful for me to be sitting around doing the offline gameplay solo and upload it. When John came over, that was the fun time of the week for me, But he didn't see it that way. And it's really sad, but the question is, what could I have done differently when I didn't know what was going wrong? And the answer is nothing, right? Unless you know what's happening around you, right? How can you do anything to fix it? And sadly, for me, I feel like at that time in my life, 10 years ago, I was in a really different mindset. And I was in a situation where, to me, the focus was the content. Make the content. And then anything else I could fit in around it was great, right? And I think everyone knew that, too. Like, everyone could see that. And I think what it was is for a guy like John, that's not what he wanted. Yes, making content and making some money on it was something that he was interested in. But he also wanted other things outside of that to make it more of a complete friendship, I guess. But he never expressed that. And when you don't express it, again, how would I know? And that was...
Anytime he tried to fucking talk to you, you immediately fucking went into let's make a video mode. You immediately went into that, and they just fucking gave up. They fucking got in touch with you several times, and you immediately tried to monetize. Okay, when am I doing a video? Let's make another video, guys. Even when you fucked off to Seattle, you're always like that. Even when he fucking called you up, let's make a fucking video. You deserve to be friendless. Nobody deserves to be around you.
Was the problem was just a lot of miscommunication, a lot of not even but lack of communication. Or if I would ask if something was wrong, the answer would be no, we're cool. Like I said, whenever John had an issue, I absolutely would talk to him about it. We would have it out. He's even said it in the video. The 2 times really that he ever brought up an issue, we hashed it out, and that was it. And he said we were cool and everything was fine. So again, how would I know that something was wrong if he won't tell me? I guess it's just seeing things differently in life. I don't know. But that's the thing. Like you say, well, would I have done things differently? If I had known that doing things differently would have made things better, absolutely. But I didn't know. And that's where where the regret really comes in, is maybe just not being aware of the situation enough, not really knowing John well enough. because now I know how John was, but I didn't know that back then. I took what he was telling me at face value. You know, when I moved and he told me we're going to make content together, just, you know, not yet. And so then I would keep asking, hey, are we going to make the content? You said we were. I'm excited to hang out with you again and have fun and make content and have a good time. And he just kept blowing it off. But I'm taking what he's saying at face value as truthful when it wasn't. It was bullshit. He was delaying because he didn't want to do it. It's obvious, right? But anyway, you know, would I have done stuff differently? Yes. If I had known that, it would have changed stuff, but I didn't know because I didn't understand anything was going on wrong anyway. So there you go. Okay.
Nope. Bruh.
All right. Anything else, guys? I've never been in an RV. No, I've never been in an RV home. Yes, Jade, only 5 more members to go. We are very close to hitting the goal. I hope we can hit it today, honestly. That'd be really good, just get it over with. And that way we can not have to really worry about it being suspenseful or, you know, having more members expire and now making it harder to reach again. So I hope we can hit it soon. We are doing okay, Sherry, thank you. Yes, Kat and I are doing fine. Anything else, my friends? Any other questions? Steak Sandwich just gifted a membership. Congratulations.
I love how, like, fucking minutes after talking about the failed friendship with Rambo, he now refers to his audience as friends. You've seen how he treats his friends. God help his audience if they think he's Phil's friend. If they're his friend, because fuck that, man. Nobody deserves to have this creature in their life in some social setting. Imagine being around this fucking toxic person for any sustained amount of time. That would drive me out of my goddamn mind. I'm losing my goddamn mind now just doing goddamn bingo. The power of bingo gets me through this goddamn crap.
Congratulations to... This thing is dead. Jade Van Zyl. Jade Van Zyl got the gifted membership. Thank you, Steak Sandwich, for that. I guess this is dead. I have batteries in it that are new, but it's still not playing fully, which means this thing is dead. Now, I have a new one. Did I show you guys the new one? I think I did, right? Let me show you.
I'll tell you guys up front, he got a new one gifted to him by the fucking Dutch brothers, you know, a fucking care package was sent to him. It included a new sound box. However, it needs 1 extra battery. He has 2 batteries, which is in his current sound box, which are still quite new, but he can't just put them into the new one because the new one requires 3 batteries and not 2, which is why he's not using the new one yet, and he's not bothered his arse to get another new battery yet. So there you go. I just explained all that and Phil's about to say the exact same thing in his own stupid way. So, sorry about that.
I don't think it has batteries, though. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to open it up and see if it has batteries. I don't think it does, though.
Hold on. No, hold on. He never once checked if it had batteries. Are you shitting me? This is the first time he's checking if his batteries in that. I think he assumed it had no batteries. If that thing had... Oh my fucking god. If that had batteries in the whole goddamn time. Please have batteries. Please have...
This one was gifted by the Dutch brothers. The Dutch brothers who sent care packages. This was in one of the care packages because they saw that my old sound maker broke. And they were like, we want to get you a new one. So they did. But I don't think it has batteries.
I mean, an easy way to test that would just be fucking pressing a button.
Oh, good lord, it won't open. Oh, no. It's like... Oh, fuck. It's like so tight. Are you serious? Unscrew to open, but it's insanely tight in there. I can't get it to loosen. Oh my god. It seriously won't loosen. Are you fucking for real? I might have to get like... Because it's a...
Reminder, Phil used to work out. He used to be a little beefcake, you know, fucking, yeah, fucking, you know, burning all this fucking, you know... got all these weights here and I'm fucking jacked and all that shit, you know, I'm ripped. No, you know. You got fucking noodle arms, you can barely fucking lift yourself up those goddamn stairs. You can't even walk to your closet without fucking going out of breath. You little fucking atrophied noodle arms, can't even unscrew a goddamn box off a little soundboard thing. God damn it, Phil. Just bash against something until it breaks. Go caveman in it.
This is a flathead micro screwdriver. But it's Phillips head is the screw in there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it without getting an actual micro Phillips head screwdriver, right? Oh, fuck. Ow.
He actually hurt himself. This little weak ass bitch fucking hurt himself. I need to see that again.
Oh, fuck. Ow.
This such a little weak boy. 40-year-old man-child can't unscrew a small little sound box.
That hurts. Let me try it with this paper towel so I don't destroy my hand.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, DDog196864 Nerd for Super Chat. It says, most of those have a tab that keeps the batteries fresh till you remove it. Also, just DDog now. The Lord thing was a scam. Oh yeah, that someone mentioned that before. The kind of established titles thing. That was, I can't mind who it was. It started the stream, right as the stream was going live. People are wondering if Phil was going to talk about the established titles thing, which is a big scam apparently. And the person that owns established titles, the kind of fucking Brandon, got a lot of big YouTubers to talk about it, to promote it, and yet turns out it's a scam. So yeah, Lord D-Dog is no longer Lord D-Dog, just D-Dog. So he's now just D-Dog 1968-64 Nerd, not Lord D-Dog 1968-64 Nerd. So yeah, it's a shame. It's like he's no longer a Lord. It feels a bit strange. It's like your fucking name's naked about or something with it, a Lord. And yes, Steve Dead saying, wait, why is that big news now? I thought we all knew it was a scam ages ago. Personally, I thought the same thing. But apparently it's doing the rounds again. People are talking about it again. There you go. And Phil decided not to talk about it either because I guess it's not technically gaming news and he doesn't care, even though a lot of kind of gaming-oriented YouTubers like did promote it. Oh well, it is what it is. But thank you very much, former Lord D-Dog 1968-64 Nerd for Super Chat. And yeah. And as I said, sound boxes like most of those have a tab that keeps the batteries fresh till you remove it. So yeah, I don't know why. Has Phil not tried to test any of the buttons to see if it just plays? It seems like a very simple method to see if his battery's in the goddamn thing.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. Jeez, that was tough. Now, how do I... see what this thing looks like. It has batteries in it, but it doesn't work. Yeah, there's 3 batteries in it, but the thing doesn't work. Could they just be like really old, expired batteries? Let me take a look at it. Oh my god, they won't come out. The batteries won't come out. Oh shit. Oh, they're corroded. They're super old. All right, let me take these out. That's why they're corroded batteries.
Did the Dutch brothers send him like some just old fucking soundbox that wasn't brand new? Like they just fucking just threw in some old thing. Ah, fuck it, give it to Phil. We don't need it anymore.
Oh my god, this one won't even come out. Shit.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty! Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut the fuck up!
Holy shit, it won't come out, man.
For the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be talking
This was made in 2011.
And saying absolutely nothing.
I thought I timed that alright, but he came back before I finished playing the clip, so there you go.
So, it was made in 2011, and the batteries are so old, they corroded into it. It's all dirty, I have to clean it out, and one of them won't even come out. That's why it doesn't work, because the batteries are all fucked up. Where are my jeans? I wore them yesterday. I don't wear my jeans every day. That's a special thing. Come on, man. You can't be that demanding on me to ask me to wear jeans every day. It's too special. What can I put in there?
Mr. Professional, 14-year content creator is not going to bother his arse to ever fucking look professional for his work. Why should he? Pajama bottoms for everyone.
Try to wedge it out with this fucking thing. Oh my god, it is so wedged in there. Fuck. Come out, you fucking thing. Jesus.
I mean, we can take this out of context and pretend that Phil's desperately trying to find his penis. It's so small, he just can't fucking find it at all. He knows it's there somewhere, he's seen it once before, he's seen old pictures of it, but still, he can't find it anywhere.
Come out, you fucking thing. Jesus. It won't come out. Okay, wow, that one's ultimately corroded. That's why it wouldn't come out. Yuck. You know, I hate to say it, that's kind of the problem with devices that come preloaded with batteries. Yuck. Ugh. That's definitely the problem with devices that come preloaded, is that if it's unused, like in this case, this is a sound maker from 10 years ago. It probably sat on a store shelf, unsold, and then finally someone says, oh, looks like it's cheap, let me buy it, or whatever. So they buy it. Now it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Because the battery's all corrupted inside of it. You know, corrupted. They corroded inside of it. See? So now what I need to do is get cleaner and clean out each of these sockets. Then I need to buy 3 watch batteries and put them in there and see if it works, because there's no guarantee. If it's corroded on there, it may not even work anyway. What are you gonna do? All right. Well, anyway, it is what it is. Thank you to the Dutch brothers for trying. It sucks that the battery's corroded in there. I might have to see if I can figure out how to get this to work or not. My current one does take watch batteries, but it takes only 2, and I only had 2. I don't have any extras, so I do need to buy more watch batteries if I'm going to try to get this thing to work. Plus, I gotta figure out, like, what do I clean this with, right? What would I clean it with to try to get the corrosion off of those contacts? I don't know. I have to look into that. Maybe just rubbing alcohol? Would rubbing alcohol do it? I don't know. Anyway, I need to go wash my hands now because I just touched a bunch of batteries.
Would you consider just shutting off?
Guys, just give me a second. I want to go wash my hands because I got corrosion all over my hands. I'll be right back.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Yes, get on with it!
Fucking inflatable fucking crown.
I'm just spamming a soundboard at this rate. I was waiting for Phil to get back. I can actually just fast forward myself. We're still behind Phil, so I can just press the right arrow button until Phil pops back on screen.
Oh boy. Where he runs in.
Wait. He was talking before he came back?
Where he runs in. Jasper Katie running for the door.
Did we just hear a wild cat? Yeah, I heard that as well. So let's go back further. Let's mute. So say let's just pause to mute the music for a while. I heard a wild cat. Wait for it. Wait for it. Listen carefully.
Where he runs in. Jasper Kitty running for the door. Like, oh boy. Alright. Arcade Cups, if you want to buy and use what.
And straight into like, no time wasted whatsoever. Just straight immediately back into. Just okay, nothing happened on stream. I didn't just disappear for 5 whole minutes or whatever. Straight away, right back into professional mode. Fantastic stuff. We go, in the space of 5 seconds, the chair is completely empty, not there, and Phil's then reading out a question. God damn. Right, let's get the music back on. There we go.
Like, oh boy. Alright. Arcade Cup says you want to buy and use what's called electrical contact spray. Really? So there's something special. Okay, I'll have to look into that. All right, because I don't know anything about it. You know, I don't know about cleaning corruption off of electrical corruption. I keep saying corruption. Corrosion. I don't know anything about cleaning corrosion off of electrical contacts. Okay. Electronic cleaner and contact spray. All right, I have to look into it. All right. But yeah. Sucks that, you know, like I said, that's from 2011. It has a manufacturer date right on the back, 2011. Why'd they put batteries in it? What do you think was going to happen? Gotham Knights on the brain? I mean, every game has corruption. Let's be honest. Every game, right? Every fucking game has corruption on it. So that's why I think corruption instead of corrosion, constantly. Did you had Snickers? Huh? Did you had Snickers? No. Have I ever eaten a Snickers in my life? Yes. Do I like it? Yes. Have I had Snickers anytime soon? No, I can't even remember the last time I had one, years ago. You could use 90% isopropyl alcohol? I don't think I have that. I think I just have rubbing alcohol, and that's a way lower percentage, correct? Isn't regular rubbing alcohol like 30? I can't remember. I think it's only like 30 or something like that. Is Sonic Frontiers worth it? If you're a fan of Sonic and you've been waiting for a 3D Sonic game that's fun and worth playing, it's pretty good. All right. But it is definitely a lot of empty space. Let's put it that way. It's a lot of kind of mindless platforming challenges, a lot of gathering, and a lot of kind of busy work style stuff. You know, what do they call it? Fetch questing. Yeah. Although there's epicness too. Some of the boss fights are huge and epic.
His leg is in full jiggle mode, in case you weren't aware. Look at his arm, especially. Look at his wee noodle arm there to the side, jiggling up and down.
A lot of empty space. Let's put it that way. It's a lot of kind of mindless platforming challenges.
There it goes.
A lot of gathering and a lot of kind of busy work style stuff. You know, what do they call it? Fetch questing. Yeah. Although there's epicness too. Some of the boss fights are huge and epic and interesting. So it's kind of an interesting mix. It's kind of weird. Like they maybe didn't know exactly what they wanted to do with the game, so they smashed a bunch of stuff together. It's definitely better than Sonic Forces. It's definitely better than Sonic Boom. It's the best 3D Sonic game in a decade. It still doesn't mean it's amazing. You know, I would say for Sonic fans who've been waiting, yes. But you probably don't want to spend $60 on it because it is kind of not polished. It has a lot of kind of weird bugs, camera issues, and things like that. You know, the pop-in graphics are very disappointing. But outside of that, I'm still enjoying it. So, there you go. I guess judge for yourself. I'm glad you enjoyed the event, Alicia. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. The villain says, will you play the new Ghostbusters game in the future? No. It's just one of those asymmetric survival games where it's the ghost versus the Ghostbusters. It's not very good, for what I'm to understand. It was actually pretty disappointing for most people. Just like that Dragon Ball one came out too. You notice no one's talked about it. A bunch of games came out in October that were all similar. You had a Ghostbusters and a Dragon Ball asymmetric survival game, and no one's talking about them at all. Like they don't exist. So, no, I will not be playing that. Most of those games, within a month, they're like half price, and within like 3 months, they're free. Like fucking Evil Dead, you can get for like $7 or something. Remember Evil Dead? Everyone yelled at me earlier this year, play the Evil Dead game. I was like, yeah, but it's an asymmetrical survival game. It's not going to be very good. And now it's like $4. You know, no one plays it. So you want to play one? Play Dead by Daylight. Just play the good one. Why play every knockoff, right? Just play the real one. There's no reason to be playing every fucking knockoff. What's up, Yoshino Lover? Good to see you here today. How you doing? No problem, Jade Van Zyl. Will I be playing the Resident Evil 4 remake? Likely yes. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I played the original Resident Evil 4 HD edition a year ago, and it's kind of fresh in my mind, which is good for comparison purposes. I'm curious what they're going to change, because if you look at Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, they changed a lot, right? So I'm very curious what they're going to change for 4. Will it actually feel like a new complete game like 2 did? Like 2, even though Resident Evil 2 remake was a remake, it felt like a new game. It absolutely did. From the ground up, it felt like you were playing something new. And it was my favorite game of the year. It blew me away. It was so good. I'm very curious how good 4 will be. We'll see. Clay JT says Street Fighter 6 has now been rated. People think that means it'll drop soon. That's cool. If it's rated, I would say February, March. If it's rated today, I would say it'll drop February, March. Because that'll give them a few months. They'll probably do one more beta. I would guarantee you they're going to do one more beta before it launches. And they're going to build hype up. So I would say February, March. If that's the case, that's excellent. That would be really cool. You're welcome, Sawyer. Yoshino Lover agrees. I think I'm near the end of Ragnarok. I'm still loving it, and I'm excited to see you play it. I'm glad to hear that. You know, today looks like it's going to be all side stuff. We just got to a giant side area with a bunch of stuff to do. It's probably just going to be a lot of exploration and side stuff today, which is fine. I'm playing it again in 2 days, and then it's going to be regularly the game I alternate with Callisto Protocol. So we're going to see tons of gameplay of God of War coming up. Monster Truck game. The only Monster Truck game I ever played was freaking like Super Off-Road, right? Which is a freaking arcade game that you drive with a wheel. It's that little like course where you drive a monster truck over ramps and stuff. That's about it. Okay. Anything else, guys? Any last minute questions, contributions, or anything? Or shall we jump into God of War? What's better, Ragnarok or Frontiers? I mean, objectively, Ragnarok is better. It's more content, it's better graphics, it's more polished, it's outstanding writing in the story. It's all cylinders with Ragnarok. Frontiers is, if you're a Sonic fan, it's good. Everyone else is kind of meh. Clay JT says, should I get sesame chicken, orange chicken, or General Tso? None. Get real authentic Chinese food. None of those are authentic Chinese at all. Go get something, you know, way more authentic than that crap. That's all Americanized Chinese. It sucks.
Why? I mean, what's wrong with enjoying that crap though, Phil? You fucking stuffed your face with a goddamn Big Mac and a quarter pounder with cheese the other day. Nobody fucking called you out for that fucking garbage fucking, you know, cuisine that you had that day. No, Phil, just don't be a dick. Don't be a fucking dick. You want to eat real fucking authentic Chinese food? Go to fucking China. Fuck off. Just fucking pick one of 3 fucking options. If you don't like any of them, just say you don't like any of them. Just leave it at that. Don't fucking just say, oh, you fucking get real Chinese food instead. You fucking don't eat this fake Chinese food. You're just fucking, you know, you're being mean to the Chinese. You're being disrespectful to the Chinese. In China, they say we don't eat General Tso's. Oh, fuck off. Just fucking. It's such a dick move, Phil. Just don't be a dick. I know it's hard for you to not be a fucking dick, because naturally you're a fucking dick. But just try, Phil, please. Don't be a fucking dick.
Do I play any mobile games at the moment? Yes, and it's none of your business which ones I play. Every time that I seem to talk about stuff like that, people pry into my private life and try to fucking make drama out of it, so that's why I don't talk about it anymore. I've told you guys outright, I play, right now, actively at least 2 mobile games. Every once in a while, I'll dabble in a third, but I'm not going to talk about them because people are fucking scumbags, so.
I mean, yeah, Phil definitely, absolutely plays mobile games. The thing that we've got to keep into consideration is this simple fact of the matter. If Phil is playing at least 2 mobile games and he's spending all this money in one of them that we know of, WWE Champions, how much money is he potentially spending on the other one that we don't know of yet? Because you can guarantee it won't be nothing. There's no way Phil's going to just fucking be a basic bitch on one game and wail out on this WWE Champions. No, he's probably going to wail out on both of them. Has he got? I don't know what the latest is. Let me see if TG's done any proper updates since. Well, TG Gamebox randomly got Knoxville, so congratulations. But no fresh updates for Phil's spending.
Alright, Irina, thank you. Zangief or T-Hawk? I mean, Zangief overall over the years has been such a great character with so many different builds and things depending on what game he's in. So you gotta go for Zangief, but I've had a greater appreciation for T-Hawk since I started picking old Hawk in Super Turbo in recent years and learning how actually good he is with his lockdowns and shit. So. I should try Marvel Future Fight again. Like I said, those kind of games, I played it for a long time. I did. Like, I played Marvel Future Fight many years ago, up until maybe like 5 years ago. And then I just kind of dropped it because basically it's a grindy game. All those games are so grindy. And, you know, I got bored of it, honestly. Like, I liked it when I played it because it played like a variation of the old, what was it called? Marvel Ultimate Alliance. That's right. It played like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the old console games. And so I liked that formula for a while. But after having played it for several years, you know, it basically became more of a time waster. And a lot of the time, when you're playing any game, all right, if it feels to you like a necessary grind, almost like work, to play that game every day, then it's not worth playing. You're not having fun. And that's what a lot of mobile games became to me over the years, was I'm not even enjoying this game anymore. I just open it up for a daily check-in, to do a daily task here, to get this freebie here by doing this thing here. It just becomes boring. It's like, why am I...
Then what is it about WWE Champions that appeals to you, Phil? What is it? Where's your rush to, Phil? You fucking go into every single fucking day. We can... No, there's actually... No, let me check this. 2 seconds. Down from the rafters. There you fucking are. Phil has been playing this game consecutive logins. This is the one I want to look at here. Consecutive days logging into the game. 1,760 days in a row Phil has logged into the goddamn game. He has a longer and more meaningful relationship with WWE Champions than he does with his fucking wife, Kat. That's bizarre. He's literally played this game longer than he's been with his wife and known his fucking wife. He is absolutely dedicated to this fucking game. He's dedicated to the grind. Stevie Dead is right, he logged in his wedding day. The day of his wedding, he was playing this game. Honeymoon, not really a honeymoon, just fucking chilling fucking in fucking Connecticut. This is right after the fucking wedding. But he's like, his wedding night involved playing WWE Champions and arguing with detractors on Twitter, of course. But yeah, you get what I'm fucking saying though. This game has consumed his fucking life. It's taken over his fucking life. I just love the fact that, you know, as much evidence as we have that we have shown so much evidence that it's so hard to dispute what we're saying. That it's Phil Burnell. It's absolutely Phil Burnell. There's so many pieces of evidence to point to. His fucking phone number's tied to the fucking line app which is used in the fucking game. His Discord ID is fucking tied to the WWE Champions factions. The person that down from the rafters used to be called, they call me DSP. So this is how fucking DSP got found, because his old username was they call me DSP. Phil claims he's not going to use his real username in mobile games when he does actually do that, because when he played Pokemon Go, he used they call me DSP, the exact same fucking handle. So there you fucking go, that fucking debunks that argument. And that's what I'm saying though, the fucking everything ties up to, and the fucking, like, they put a fucking speech, all the fucking, the things that were said by this WWE Champions version of Phil Burnell, you know, they call me DSP, sorry, was put through an AI algorithm thing to check if it's the same person that's been tweeting on Phil's Twitter. And yeah, the same language is used, the same way spelling words is used, you know, the Phil sometimes spells soul with like 3 O's randomly, which is not normal. Well, both versions of them done that. Yep, and Stevie Dead says, and that username has been found in other games he's admitted to playing, such as Marvel Future Fight. So, yeah, there is so much evidence pointing to the fact that it's Phil Burnell. Least of all, the fact that Phil showed himself playing this goddamn game on the 24th of July. I don't have to scroll too far to find this. Oh, actually, it might take a while. It's fucking November now. I keep thinking we're not fucking just a fucking few weeks after it anymore. It's actually been, fuck me man, like 5 months. July 24th, Daily Rabbit Classic. It's a date which is etched in the minds of many detractors. July the 23rd will not be forgotten in a long time by us evil detractors everywhere. Punish Roddy Boomer says he has a clip. Yeah, well, I've got my finger on the page down button. I won't be fucking too far away. Actually, I went past it. Having said all that, I went fucking flying past it. Where are you? I know I'll know you when I see you. I know you. I know your face. There you are.
Welcome to the daily.
What the fuck is this shit right here? That looks like WWE Champions. So yeah, Phil, there's so much evidence pointing to Phil playing his goddamn game, least of all from his own goddamn channel where he showed the game on his fucking phone when he didn't realise the phone was on screen, visible to people. So yeah, we are never going to let this fucking go. Phil can deny it all he fucking wants and pretend it fucking doesn't exist, but the fact of the matter is, everyone knows. Even his audience knows he plays WWE Champions. His audience is now fully aware he plays the game, and this is the kind of spending he does in the game. If they still want to give Phil money despite knowing that, then that's on them. But they should at the very least know where their fucking money's going. And Phil can't stand that. He knows he's going to lose some fans and has lost some fans because of these revelations. But it's not going to hurt him in the long run because some of his fans are really that exceptional that they literally don't care that they're being lied to by him. That's just a simple truth of the matter.
Why am I doing this? If this is literally I'm playing the game and it feels like work, then it's not a fun game. Why am I playing it? And a lot of mobile games become like that. At first, you get that big surge of excitement, all this new content, campaigns to play, stuff to do, and then at one point you're going to hit a wall, and it's either going to be grind endlessly to keep playing or spend money, and that's when you make your decision of what you want to do. And, you know, a lot of those games that I played back in the day, I dropped when I realized it's just too much of a fucking boring grind. I don't want a second job. I have one. And I like my job. I don't need to have a second job on my phone. You know? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for a fun episode of the Level 1 Podcast. I appreciate everyone chilling with me. Thanks to anyone who supported the stream. Let us now end the show and jump back into God of War Ragnarok for the first time in like a freaking week, right? But there is one very important thing that I would like to say to all of you before we adjourn.
I don't know if you guys have all seen it. I mean, this picture of Phil, this is a picture he chose to have as his Christmas splash. We're going to be seeing this every single day between now and Christmas, guys. Well, almost every day. 6 days out of 7 every week until Christmas, we're going to be seeing this. Why did Phil think this was a good picture of him? Why did he... Sorry, I had to mute myself and clear my throat. See, I mute myself when I fucking have to do bodily functions, unlike Phil. Why does Phil think this was a good picture to use? It looks like... The eyes look fucking, you know, so sad and pathetic. He looks so fucking, like, literally depressed out his goddamn mind looking at those eyes. The smile looks like the goddamn most fakest smile in the world. Like he's forcing it for someone. It's the kind of smile they make. It's a strange sort of sad smugness, isn't it? This is some sort of depressed smug look. There's no other way I can describe it. Maybe Stevie Dead has a better way of fucking describing what this looks like. But it looks like he's depressed and smug at the same time, which is a bizarre combination in my opinion. Phil, so Stevie Dead says, question, did he shave specifically for this?
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Or did he take this because he'd happened to shave for something else first? I don't know, Stevie Dead, I don't know. Thank you very much to Black Major Super Chat. It says he looks like he's about to put a gun in his mouth. That's some wishful thinking on your part, Black Major, no. Some of these detractors do wish Phil would do that, which I think is a bit dark personally, but Phil's too much of a fucking coward to do that. There's no fucking way Phil's got the balls to do something like that. That's just my fucking take on that shit. Damien Anderson says, this is a smile that Horntons would be proud of. Yeah, fucking shout out to Horntons. It's going to be a fucking miserable Christmas this year for Horntons with fucking Phil's YouTube payment next month. In case you've forgotten, guys, is not looking too fantastic, although it has got a bit better. Phil getting 100 gifted memberships certainly did help somewhat. And he's now over the $3,000 threshold in the YouTube site, you know, payments instead. You know, that was not at $3,000 before. That influx in money from the 100 gifted memberships certainly has helped Phil a little bit, but it's still shorter than usual as we go into the final few days of November. So Phil's going to have to hope that tips will be really well high in tips, not sure, because this has been a surprisingly slow month from even with tips. I know he's still got like fucking 4 streams left or something of November, sorry, but even for November tips, it's surprisingly low. I mean, he's getting like fucking $5,000 and $5,500 in some months for tips. Even February's shortest month for a year, he got $5,500 in tips. That's impressive actually when you think of the fact that it's like only 28 days in February compared to 31. There's like 3 less streams, arguably. But it's a bloody hell. Yeah, it's just... And you know exactly what's going to happen though. Phil is going to claim that he stopped asking for money specifically. He's trying to stop the begging, and his money really slowed down as a result of that. He is going to say he needs to start begging again because he is not getting as much support as he used to. So we will see a return to begging side Phil in the near future, I'm confident, because he literally needs to. It's the simple fact of the matter, if he doesn't remind his fucking audience to fucking tip him, they're not going to tip him as much.
Okay, let's get set up, guys. Let's swap over here.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Black Metro Super Chat. It says, big ups to TG Gamebox for tracking this $1,409 spending spree in WWE Champions over the last day. He needs to pay bills too. Dude, yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm very thankful to TG Gamebox as well. I said so the other day to him and Discord. I was like, to my man, thank you very much for all this, you know what I mean? Because as technically anyone can do what TG does, But the fact of the matter is, he finds it easy to calculate because he plays the game himself. He plays at a minimum level. Like, he will play the game, and he'll rarely spend. He does spend money on it occasionally because he wants to, but it's literally like fucking like maybe $10 or $20 or whatever. Not fucking thousands of dollars that Phil's thrown at it. So because he's able to fucking see his score with his spending, he knows the formula, he knows the metrics, so he can compare how much Phil has spent because you can just calculate all the things that you do for free. There's a whole bunch of things you can do for free in these events. And also every single player will do that just to fucking make sure you tick all the fucking boxes and get as much as you can from it, from doing all the free stuff. And then anything on top of that from your score, he's able to calculate how much people have spent based on the score difference between what Phil's got, or anyone else for that matter, and what he's got. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, technically anyone could do it, but it's good that TJ does it because obviously he's able to get these kind of more accurate numbers to inform us all, because I know some people play WWE Champions, but I don't think they play it as exhaustively as... Like, TJ's like logging on like every other day, essentially every day, and he's always keeping an eye on Phil's antics because he knows people are always looking out for it and always looking out for his wee updates and that, so he's definitely go-to source, TJ, for Phil's WWE Champions exploits. At least for me, I know, I mean, he does good work in it, and he tracks it quite well. But yeah, good guy that. D-Dog says, gas prices, Black Friday increase in food prices. Nah, should be no reason. What you mean for Phil's low amount of contributions throughout November? Yeah, no reason whatsoever. Fuck me, man. I keep saying, like, it's one of those things where, like, for Phil's going to fucking go, woe is me, I fucking need money and all that shit, but the fact of the matter is, it's tough for everyone. It is literally hard times for, like, everyone in terms of, like, trying to just fucking get through it, especially coming to Christmas, you know what I mean? You got to fucking make sure your loved ones and all that shit are fucking, and yourselves, of course, are fucking, that's the first priority, you know what I mean? Fucking make sure, and these, when it seems like fucking, like, your governments are the government's desperate to take your fucking money, or your fucking electric company, the gas company, or that shit, the heating company, every sort of fucking company wants to fucking take your fucking money off you this fucking Christmas, because things have gone up in price so fucking much. Look out for yourselves first and foremost before you think of giving money to some dumbass on the internet like Phil, or like me for that matter, you know what I mean? I'm the exact same fucking boat. So yeah, look after yourselves first, of course, guys.
Very good. JJNS recognized it. That is Rockefeller Center in New York City. That is correct. And I've been there multiple times for Christmas. I've been to New York City twice. I went during the Christmas season and visited Rockefeller Center. It's very nice, by the way. That tree is really gorgeous. Every year they do something a little different with it. It's really nicely set up. Let's see here. I've never skated, though. I've watched people skate there, but I've actually never ice skated before. Webcam. That good? I think we're all good, right? Let's get this going. I'm gorgeous? No. No. Okay.
He did not update his members. He kept it at 470. It should be 471.
Where is... What is going on?
It's in rest mode, Phil. It said so on the screen.
No signal.
Yeah, it's in rest mode.
There be no signal.
It's in rest mode.
What the?
This dumb bastard. Honestly, fuck.
That was weird. Okay. That was weird. I turned on the PS5. Oh god, are you serious? Is it an update for this fucking thing? Why do they keep updating it? What are they updating? Is it anything important? Or do I not bother with it?
Is it anything important?
I just want to play the goddamn game at this point. Oh my god. Hurry up, man. See, it's already pre-downloaded. But for some odd reason, it downloads the updates, but it doesn't install the updates. Right? Why does it download them but not install them automatically? Because I have it on there, it preloaded, but it didn't fucking set it up. It's dumb. Tired of doing this shit and waiting. This is every time I go to play the game now, there's an update that takes 10 minutes to install. Yeah, Dak Miles says, I miss the old days. You get it, you buy a game, you get the full game, you're done. I know. No, they gotta patch it 400 times because they fucked it up so many times. And now it's annoying as shit. I can't just play my game. No, you gotta sit here and wait 10 fucking minutes to install it. Really? 10 minutes. It's a fucking SSD. Why does it take 10 minutes to install the update? Right? It's very inefficient. Would I try ice skating at my age? No. God, dude, I guess a lot of people don't know. All right, I over a decade ago had a very bad.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna get some retconning of the back accident. The lore, the many. By the way, full disclosure, in case you're not aware, Phil has said many different sort of stories as to why his back is fucked up. Some say it was from a car accident he had, which is, you know, Phil was in a car accident, so it's true. Phil had to go to hospital because he got rear-ended by a car, I believe. I think he was, yeah, Phil got rear-ended by a car, and his mother came to visit in the hospital, and she was not very sympathetic because she was like, I told you, so, and she was like, Phil hated that. Phil hated the fact that she was not very sympathetic towards him. She was all, I told you so instead. And Phil's like, fuck off. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Now, the other reasons that Phil's given is that he has, he hurt it playing touch football. Touch football was a part of the reason why Phil's back was fucked up. Like, he's like, someone had tackled him or something, he was fucked up playing. Yeah, and going back to that car accident thing, he claims that the airbag burned his face or something. He claimed his face got semi-burned because of the airbag or something. Genuinely, it's an incredible fucking bit of fucking Phil's stories going. It's just, no, nothing like that happened. So let's see what Phil's excuse is now for his back being all messed up.
Debilitating back injury. I had a severely herniated disc in my lower back. It was between the L4, L5 vertebrae. And that's the one that's so bad that if it gets bad, you lose control of your bowels. Yeah, it's really bad, okay? So, I was getting therapy, I was getting injections, all kinds of shit. Over the years, I was using a stretcher to stretch out the back and stuff. And when I moved out here 8 years ago, essentially when I moved here, I changed my lifestyle. Now, I don't do frequent heavy lifting. I don't have to do extended long driving. I don't put a lot of physical stress on my back anymore. And over the years, my back basically strengthened up. You know, and I had no issue. So because of that, now I'm good to go.
Oh, you forgot to mention the Seattle Air. The Seattle Air was the one big factor in your back getting better.
I have no issue with my back at all. The only time that I have issue with my back, there's 2 times that it can happen. Number one, if I have a day where I have a lot of physical activity, I'm walking around a lot, I do have to carry stuff around, then I might have a little bit of issue with it where it's sore and it hurts, or I get a little bit of numbness in my legs still. But for the most part, it's only if like I really sleep in a bad position, and usually I just fall asleep and I move in my sleep. Sometimes I'll wake up and I'm like, oh shit, I really tweaked my back in my sleep. And now I'll feel bad, I'll have pain, numbness again. But usually it's not an issue. And the good news is, you know, I got the injury near the tail end of the time when I had the office job, so around 2008, 2009. So here we are in 2022, 13 years later, and it's really not that an issue anymore. That's a good thing, because a lot of people get the back injury and it never gets better.
Well, he's not telling the audience how he hurt his back. He's refusing to tell them how this happened in the first place. All he's telling them is it happened.
For me, because of the lifestyle changes I did and allowing myself to not have strain on my back, that disc must have, you know, deherniated basically, like the swelling went down, and I don't really have that problem anymore. Because the problem really wasn't that the disc was slipping, it was that the disc kept swelling, and then it was compressing because of that. So, you know, thank goodness, right? Because again, I'm the lucky guy.
I'm not a doctor, but that sounds like some sort of fucking gobbledygook to me.
But the thing is, I have to be very careful, very, very careful about how I treat myself. I can't be putting myself into situations of risk where, like someone just said the other day, they said, Phil, you live in Washington State. It's like the best state of the country to hike. Have you ever gone on a hike? No. That would be really bad, because I could be in a situation where I'm hiking and I twist and herniate the disc again, and now how do I get home, right? I can't even walk. Can't even move. Why put myself into those risks?
Phil has hit his membership goal. Jade has gifted 5 memberships. Now keep in mind we're behind Phil, so he won't respond to us during a bingo, at least, you know. But Phil's Christmas marathon goal looks like it's been completely confirmed. Christmas is saved thanks to Jade, and mainly thanks to email, of course. So there we fucking go.
Key positions when it's really, really just not worth it, you see? So, you know, no, I haven't really done any of that stuff. I just, you know, it sucks that I have to have kind of a restricted lifestyle. I can't be a huge active physical guy. But what are you going to do, right? Carliga says with Sony, they're basically downloading a 200 megabyte file, which then necessitates that the whole game be safely copied and pasted again, not just the update file. They don't have Microsoft Smart Delivery. Yeah, well, maybe they should. Maybe they should do something smart for once. I hate to say it, PS5, all right, has a lot of nice things when it comes to exclusives, but everything else is like behind Xbox. Seriously, doesn't have dual audio out, so I can't get surround sound when I use my PS5. The fuck? Oh, there's a patch. Sit here for 15 minutes for the patch to apply when it's instant on Xbox. The fuck? Right? Like all these things that's like, why does Xbox have these features that that PS5 does not. Oh, but PS5 has haptic feedback and adaptive trigger. I don't care. I use it for 2 seconds. I forget it's in there. There's been like no games that utilize it. So why do I care about that crap, right? Yeah, this is dumb. What I'll do from now on, guys, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to turn on the consoles early. You know what it is? Here's what happens. I got spoiled by Xbox. That's the truth. I was spoiled by Xbox. Because remember, most games I'm playing these days are on Xbox. So I'm used to the games, even if they have an update, going like this. You know? So, you know, oh, I can just play it anyway. Here, on PlayStation, that's just not the case. PlayStation has all this extra shit that you have to do. And it's frustrating. Because I'm ready to go. I'm raring to go and get started. And I got to sit here and wait. Because Sony doesn't have the features of the Xbox. It's just stupid. It's just, it's like convenience versus almost like snooty elitedness. You know what I'm saying? Like, Xbox has all the convenience. It's got instantly suspend any game and resume it at any time. No problems whatsoever. Instantly load updates.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Black Major Super Chat. It says his back can deherniate at will. It's a miracle. Well, like, miracle. That's a terrible fucking pun. I was trying to fucking use Phil's name as a fucking pun for miracle and it didn't work at all. But you get what I'm saying, though. Yeah, Phil's fucking story and his fucking back deherniating like some sort of fucking medical marvel. Nothing. I am not a medical expert by any means. I'm not even fucking an amateur at medical stuff. But god damn it, that doesn't sound like a very plausible explanation for me. Not at all. And still, Phil did not elaborate on how his back got so messed up in the first place. I assume that if Phil was going to reveal that again, it probably will say it's a car crash, a car accident, because it did hospitalise him. He did have to go to hospital for that. And I think he did get money for it as well. I believe one of his old viewers and mods, the Ariad Lord, anyone remember the Ariad Lord, aka Flip Flop Lord? Because he seemed to keep going between the tractor and fan again. But he confirmed, I believe, himself, because he's actually one of the few people that had met Phil in real life as well, you know. So he was like a bit privy to some things as well. And he seemed to confirm, I believe, that Phil did actually get some money for the car accident, some sort of payout of sorts for that happening to him. So that's likely the actual reason why his back was fucked up, you know, at least at a time.
Instantly suspend any game and resume it at any time. No problems whatsoever. Instantly load updates. You know what I mean? Auto cloud uploading of all your stuff right online. All your saves, don't have to do nothing. Manual setups all done. Like everything on Xbox is convenience. Convenience, convenience, convenience. Sony, oh, here's your elite fucking haptic feedback shit. No one cares. No one cares about the bullshit in this controller. It's bullshit. It's a gimmick, like everything else. No one cares. Give me ease of use and convenience over some stupid bell or whistle that I forget even exists after 10 seconds. You know, like, I would always prefer that. It's weird. It seems like every console generation, they flip-flop. Xbox 360, absolutely. Xbox 360 was the better console between that and the PS3. It wasn't until the very, very tail end of the PS3's existence that really it caught up to Xbox, adding in all the things that Xbox had that it didn't, right? Then last console gen, the Xbox One was a piece of shit. It really was. It was just pathetic how behind they were, focusing on all the wrong things. I mean, it's just really bad leadership, really bad management, right? And now they flipped again, I feel. Carliga says, I feel the moment Starfield and a couple more AAA games come out in a row, Xbox will steal the conversation completely. Perhaps. You may be right. Hold on a second here. I received a $2 tip from Steak Sandwich. So I'm looking forward to some God of War after this update. Thank you, Steak Sandwich. Me too. I was expecting to jump right in. But it is what it is, I guess. It just blows me away that I keep hearing that the PS5 sold so well. It's like, did anyone even fucking like look into it before they bought it? Do you not understand the difference? You know, I don't think they did. I think so many people just know that the PS4 was better than Xbox One that they just want PS5. They don't even look into it. Pila to the super chat says, do you prefer beef or pizza? What's your favorite food? Oh man, if I had to choose between beef, all right. If I had to choose between really good beef or really good pizza, I would get really good pizza. There you go. Why? Because I'm Italian. I grew up Italian. I grew up in a neighborhood with a really...
Fuck the fuck off, Phil. That's not real Italian food. That's Americanized fucking food. The pizza that Phil would be eating, I can guarantee you, would have been very Americanized, essentially. Because, like, real... I've never had, like, real, genuine Italian pizza. I've come close a couple of times. I've like, tried it in Naples kind of style. You know, they got their own fucking... There's multiple different takes on how you fucking prepare pizza, of course, you know what I mean? But, like, the Naples version is very interesting. The kind of way they do it in Naples and Italy. And I've never been there, but I've been to like restaurants that try and mimic that to the best of their fucking degree, and it's definitely a unique experience for sure compared to eating like a fucking, you know, like a Domino's pizza or a fucking, you know, pizza or whatever. It's like these are fucking Americanized, fucking Western, like, you know, like bastardized versions of pizza, which are still tasty, you know, to a degree. But just because, I mean, both pizzas kind of pizzas are tasty, but Phil, this fucking fake I'm a real fucking American, Italian American boy fucking bullshit he fucking pulls. This is a guy that stuffed his fucking face full of McDonald's yesterday, and he's fucking talking about I'm a real Italian, I fucking love Italian cuisine. No, you fucking don't. You're a fucking greedy pig, and you'll shove anything to your fucking gub.
Awesome local pizzeria that had really good pizza, and, you know, that's what I think of when I think of pizza. I crave it to this day. I don't have a favorite food, though. For me, it's variety is kind of the spice of life, as they say. Having a variety of good foods that you alternate between is better than just having one favorite food. So, will I be replaying Witcher 3? Eventually, probably yes. Not anytime soon. All right. No Super Real Vibe says he got a Series S on Black Friday, along with a 4K Platinum TV. Good for you. Very nice. Okay. I agree there too. Blackman C-Type says, having things like the DualSense and the adaptive triggers adds a lot of weight to a controller. If you buy a bare bones aftermarket controller for any console that doesn't have any of these fancy features like the rumble and stuff, they're practically weightless. You're right. They're super light. I know. Oh, I know. All right. Excuse me.
No, he leaned into that. He leaned into the fucking mic there. Watch this shit.
Excuse me.
Forward. He went forward with that shit.
All right.
One more time.
Excuse me.
Fucking disgusting pig.
Kat had an okay day yesterday. It wasn't a terrible day. Let's put it that way. Like, thankfully I picked her up. Oh my God, when I went to pick her up, fucking parking lot was a goddamn nightmare. Like, you couldn't even walk through the parking lot there. It was insane amount of cars, people going everywhere. So I'm very happy that I set it up to go pick her up like that, rather than her have to try to navigate that herself. It would have been a nightmare. Gamer guy, what's going on? I'm doing well, thank you. Ready to start if the game ever lets me play. Okay. All right, guys, let's resume. Ladies and gents, welcome back to God of War.
That is going to be the end of bingo, guys. We do have one free space to technically use up. It doesn't really matter about if I can use it, I guess. There's like 3 different squares that will give us a double bingo wherever we use it. And one won't give us a double bingo. So we're technically 3 away. And I'm going to fucking tick this. This will give us a double bingo here because of, you know, the first column and the fucking diagonal line as well. So I'll just fucking do that one. It feels a bit, you know, the game's over and I still got to play the bingo horn, so fucking just a free space, but it is what it is. We're 3 away from a full house. Phil never gave a thumbs up. He only had $3 in tips. One of those was a troll $1 tip. The very first tip he had, actually, was apparently a troll tip. He never mentioned Twitter. So, yeah, it's a bit of a strange stream, but it's a strong card as well. It's a very strong fucking card. Let's see his reaction to the 5-member bomb. Sure. Here we go. He's at 476 now.
Alright. We have to see what happens here. Let's see. Let's take a look.
Oh, hang on. Need to rewind it.
Jade has just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. And if this sticks, I believe we will have hit our Christmas marathon goal. Congratulations to Scallop Potatoes, Gregory Zervis, It's Simply Eddie, the Crimson 9, and to Jim Toth, who are each gifted a membership. Let us confirm or deny. We have to see what happens here. Let's see. Let's take a look. Refresh my information here. And we are at 470. 476 members. 476. We did it. Thank you, Jade. Very much. Thank you all.
Oh, fucking cunt. Fucking stalling out, pretending I hadn't fucking hit the goddamn thing. If I hadn't hit it, I would have fucking just said it straight away like a fucking salty wee bitch. Keep in mind he's losing 6 members today. which is going. So, but it won't matter because Phil has technically hit his goal, even though he is technically almost 600 members short of the 1,025 he was hoping for. So, it is what it is. The Phil was always going to hit the Christmas goal, guys, in some sort of capacity. The goalposts were going to be moved in some way for Phil to hit the goal. And yes, of course, he could only hit it because somebody wailed and gifted him 100 members by themselves. That's the simple state of affairs in DSP Gaming right now. This is not some organic fucking growth where a fucking slew of people. A big influx of support came in for Phil, and so many different people came in and just, here's some memberships for you, here's some memberships for you. Nah. There's one sad arse fucking deep-pocketed whale who says, okay, Phil, you kept reminding me more and more times, and I'm sorry for not giving you money before. Here it is now. Here's 100 memberships. Please don't hate me, Phil. Please say I'm a good boy. Please say I did good. Please say I did well. Please give me something good for Christmas this year, other than a fucking lump of coal. Just, what the fuck is wrong with these dentheads? I just think they give in to Phil's fucking demands. It's so bizarre, man. Especially when he gives them nothing back. Phil, play games with your members. No, fuck off. I can't do that, detractors ruin it. Plus you guys, it's not fucking worth it because I don't fucking get any views or money when I play games with you guys. So fuck you guys, I'm in this for the fucking bag. It's absolutely incredible to me that his fucking Denthead fans still go along with Phil's fucking demands, but it is what it is. Let's go to live DSP and see.
The fight creates a small hazard.
33 buckaroos. Phil has got $33 in tips so far playing God of War, but I'm going to fucking call things there. I'm fucking done with this shit. So let's just get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that as well. And guys, that is going to the end of DSP Bingo for tonight. I do hope you enjoyed it, and sadly it wasn't a full house, but there's always tomorrow, as the old saying goes. Thank you very much for joining me in chat, and keep me right in chat as well, for keeping me right in the card. Sometimes I'm missing the card, you guys are always there to say, hey, you dumb Scottish bastard, you missed this thing in the card, and I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much for keeping me right. But, and also thank you very much guys for super chats and all, you know what I mean, I do appreciate it as well. But guys, join me tomorrow for some more DSP Bingo if you wish to join me for that as well. Hopefully we can end the weekend with a nice, robust, 25 full house bingo card. Not sure who's live. I mean, before we even play, let's write two things. Before you even disappear, let's see if any detractors are live. Any detractors live right now? Tevin's still going. Tevin's been streaming like fucking since... He streamed 20 hours ago. Jesus Christ, man. Oh well, I mean, if you want to hop on Tevin's stream, you're fucking more than welcome to. A link is in the chat. 20 hours of fucking streaming, man. Fucking me. So there you go. Tevin's just streaming old recordings at the moment. Yeah, but he's still fucking streaming, man. Some of those old recordings are some gold in there for sure. I'm going to end things there myself, you know what I mean? So go there if you wish, but yeah, that's for me. I'm going to just fuck off and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. But you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend too. I'll see you tomorrow for some more DSP Bingo if you wish to join me. Until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money,
and it's gone, just gone like that in an instant, fucking gone.